You fuck with the ones.
What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Trade's taken. Let me actually delete this from yesterday.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Good, man. Trade's called. Hey, good morning, guys. Let me actually turn his music off. There we go. We vibing. Let me actually delete my chart. This is like a new chart today. So, I was up a little earlier and I noticed that we have formed a fake out on GJ on the hourly time frame. Where's my audio so low? Yeah, so GJ pretty much I believe we have formed like a fake out. We had like a range in Asian obviously, and then pretty much during like the London opening we had some type of breakout to the upside, and then GJ just came back in the range here. So we're coming back in. We had a range, broke it to the upside. Now we're just coming back in a range, and we came back down to break back inside the range, filled it, and now we're breaking this support, coming down to the next support, which is gonna be at these levels. So daily obviously is bullish, but day's at resistance, so it might be like a little slow day today, unless we just start to break lows here. But weekly is obviously gonna close bullish. Most likely. Let's see how it closes. We have 10 hours left. But daily's bearish right now. Current candle's bearish. So let's see. Yeah, I believe we're going to push down to these levels here. Decent support you have here. Yeah, like a little look left here, you have this area that price is pretty much pushing down to. So I'm trying to see if this resistance respects here. Maybe wait for 30-minute closure, and then I'm looking for sales come back down in the range here. And potentially, if we do break the support, we're gonna push further down today. If this support breaks, then man, we're gonna go all the way down to the pretty much the support down here. Stay part of these levels here, right? But we don't gotta worry about that yet. The only thing we gotta worry about now is just if this resistance respects or not. Right, we pretty much broke down below the support here, and what price is trying to do now is trying to figure out if it could respect this resistance. Because if it does, then we'll continue to push down. But by the looks of it, it looks like it should be able to continue down here. Now it's just like how are we gonna look for entries? That's the question, right? 30-minute obviously closed bearish, but look where the 30-minute closed. 30-minute make a little range here, right? Like some very minor range here. So let's see what happens here. If it's 30-minute count closed below, then yeah, probably sells below that would have been decent. But close back in a range, like a maybe 15-minute range here, so therefore it's not valid for sell entries just yet. Well, entries are not valid, right? But the sells are definitely valid. Trying to figure out what this is though. It's kind of bothering me. See, looking left here, it's not as clear, right? Like obviously this is more clear. These levels here are much more clear, but this is not much clear. So. I mean, sales below here would be great though, but it's like a 12-pip range. Like, you're probably gonna cash like 7-8 pips in that range. I prefer wait for this range to break out below there, take more sales coming down. Trying to figure out where we're gonna go to though. Cause like look left there, if price were to break the support down here, we have traffic right there, and then you have traffic right here. You know, this is not as clear. I'm looking at maybe these levels. This support right here, like a very minor one, right? Like this 1 hour support, that might be valid, right? The support down here, but I believe that's pretty much where we marked up right there. Perfect. So yeah, that might be the next target if you do break that support. Nice little 25-pip range you got there. Yeah, this is a lot of traffic though. Like London was much cleaner, I must say. Like if you were up for this move for the breakout here, and if you would have took profit right there at that resistance. Perfectly. Look left there. We broke above this resistance. Look left. We come up to this resistance towards there. Perfectly placed TP. You would have got that move up. And then for sells, as price came back in the range, would have caught the move coming back down as well. So London was just pretty clean. Just textbook plays during London. Your stream from yesterday is not available. Do you know why? Because I got copyrighted for using this song called Mob Ties by Drake. Some songs it gets copyrighted, some songs I'm able to cut it out. It's gonna be up though. I'm pretty sure I cut it out. I cropped it out. Let me make a new window. I'm put it on my screen. Yeah, so I made like a new like what do you call it? I cropped it out, but I'm not sure why it's not showing up. Let me try to figure out why. Let me do it right now actually. Quite odd. We also ended a bit earlier yesterday too. I had to do something real quick. Yeah, it says it's been blocked. Hold on. Yeah, it's got blocked. I can't even do anything to it. I can show you right now. Here, this is it. This is yesterday's thing. Stream. See? Blocked. Can't even crop it out. Usually I can click this. Actually, it might be processing. It says unavailable because I did crop it out, but I don't know. It's been like 24 hours. It's been like 20 hours probably. So I don't know. Maybe I gotta wait a little longer. I don't know. But it's alright. If you were there, you were there. If you missed it, you missed it. Yeah, I only play some songs, man. It's weird. So, I mean, the volume, not bad. It's not like, it's not bad. Like, I want to see how it looks by 8 a.m. Because by 8 a.m. if it's still like this, then yeah, it's either we get a late move, or because if you don't get a move by like 7:30, it's either we get a late move or we don't get a move at all on a Friday, right? It's crazy that how it's already Friday though. This week went by really fast. A pretty decent bad week to be honest. Not that great a week. Pretty much took so far you guys seen took take a look. I took about this week. What day is the start of the week? The 4th. So pretty much this week I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, 3 wins, 2 losses. Like I didn't take that many trades. I had a bit of a busy week though. I couldn't really execute during Asian, or we couldn't really trade Asian. I had a really busy week. I had to do some things during that time. But New York I took like just 6 trades in total. So it's not bad, but I mean it's not the greatest week. Still profit, but barely. And then I also lowered my lot sizes too, so I gotta get used to it. That's fine. Okay, what did this do? Gold went yesterday during gold went all the way down, and after 10, 11, 12 went all the way back up to retest these highs here. So yeah, I mean the daily analysis did play out exactly as planned. They tapped 1914. Remember yesterday, guys? We called buys when gold was at like 1895 levels. Called it buys up to this resistance at 1913, and we ended up tapping that resistance. Especially the way the daily count yesterday closed, we closed very nice, bullish. And if you have to take a look at this bullish count closure, we left a huge range to go up because this is over our range. This is over our range, right? If this is over our range and we form support here, followed by another bullish candle making high, respecting lows, higher and higher lows, higher probability we have this candle to continue up. Look left on this candle. This is gonna be clear traffic coming up. So this candle pushed up on gold yesterday. Just pretty clean. Pretty clean. Do you ever do sales for your bundle controller? No. I will do sales on my course when Louis Vuitton does sales on their merchandise. Had a crazy week, up 800%. That was a Friday yesterday. Looking to make a nice run down for the next couple hours. Nice. I don't have any commands. I will have commands soon, but I don't have any commands right now. 800%, man. Looks good. What's going on, F Summer?
I'm doing good. Nice to be here. Nice to be here. It's a Friday, guys. Be careful with your account so you don't have to reload on Monday.
No, yeah.
No reload Mondays.
What pair do you trade mainly? GJ. Reload on Monday, Sam? That's what you're gonna do?
No, I'm telling you guys, I'm just caution. Abundance of caution. I have had to reload from, I would be on a stream and at 9:30 or 9 o'clock, I would log out. Then I would come back just to look at the charts and I would get back on and I would just literally just hit the roulette wheel and just start hitting the buy sell button. I think Bryce said he doesn't even trade on Mondays and Fridays. That's good.
Bryce? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Organic emojis. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Browner? Nice to see everyone on Friday today. Yeah, guys, I had to cut the stream early yesterday. I had to do some things, but you know, it wasn't that early to be honest. Cut it off at 9, so like 30 minutes earlier. That's fine. Not much happened after that, anyways. Wouldn't have traded anything out, anyways. All right, I will look for buys if price does break this resistance. The reason being is actually I prefer to take buys today because this is just much more clean going up here than this junk we have down here. You know, gotta break this support, then gotta break this range, then gotta make the next range come down to here. Like it's just this might end up happening at 9 a.m. if we do come to the downside. But if we start to make a support here and we start to make a resistance, this is now your range. Now this is your range. All you gotta do is wait for a breakout. If you do break it to the upside and break above this resistance, I will look for buys going back up here for the range, and these will be my buys right here. If we close above, you know, for buys on next count to continue to push up like this for the range, and then eventually, if you break that resistance, high probability we're gonna continue further up to fill this range, right? So, let's see what happens today. But I am looking to get buys in if you do break that resistance. As my first trade of the day. Yeah, lucky yesterday. I mean, yesterday was like, yesterday's New York session was pretty. It was alright. It was a very late move. But I moved out like, this is 8 London actually. No, yeah, this is London yesterday. We had like a pretty rangy session yesterday. Not rangy, but it was pretty slow. What time was it? Yesterday was right here. Yeah, this is a New York session yesterday. This is what we had to deal with. Look at this trend. It was uptrend obviously, but look how many times price broke lows, came up, closed bearish, bullish again, bearish candle, bullish, broke the lows, came up, bullish. You know, it's like came bearish, yeah, resistance, broke this. Like the only thing I did see that was clean was probably buys above this resistance. That was it. Above here, but if you're trying to trade in the range here, which we attempted to buy here at support to go up, price pretty much stopped us out and then closed bearish. Obviously, would have got the trade, and then it didn't respect price action at all yesterday. It did around like later, like around 12, but at that time we weren't trading, right? But I mean, the buys played out. Just at the time it didn't. The hourly was clean though. The hourly candle, the hourly time frame didn't break any lows. It came down close to break that low. Came down almost to break this low, didn't break it. Just another quitted wick, came back up. So it respected all lows here, but not your typical moves. Alright, we have like 15 minutes left in this hourly candle. So 15-minute close bearish. I mean bullish. So let's see if we get a break of this resistance here, because eyes would look lovely. You have nothing in trades this week? Wow, that's impressive, man. Yeah, week off or something? What do you think about shorting gold? Take a look. Shorting gold. Oh, you see a double top, don't you? Gold is about to take off here. We have, I believe, the time frame is bullish, obviously, If you do break this resistance today, which I don't think we will, we might see some rejection here, but it doesn't mean you're gonna take sells, right? Because no counts are closing bearish. It's still a bullish trend, but if you do break this resistance today, we can potentially pop up to like 1927 levels around that resistance. So yeah, I believe as price is like making a support here on the hourly time frame, 30-minute time frame as well. Pretty much this is what happened. Price came up yesterday, or came up during London, during Asian, made a resistance, made a support. This is now your range. What we do, we broke out the range, broke to the upside, did the same thing, made resistance, made support. If this resistance breaks, I believe we're going to continue up here towards 1927 or wherever traffic is looking left. I'm not sure where it is on a small time frame, but higher time frame, daily target is 1927. If we break this resistance here on like the little 30-minute time frame and close above, we'll potentially pop further up. But if you come down to break the support, then that's when you look for sells maybe. You know, down below the support, coming down to like maybe these levels, potentially. So from 1913 to like 1908. If you get a closure below bearish candle to come down, I believe it will take nice sells come down. Or you can take nice sells come down to like 1907, 1906 levels. Nice like 60 pip range you got there to come down. And obviously if that support breaks, then look left again. Where we're going to be headed to, probably the support down here. So this is even a bigger range. So like, yeah, I'll take sells if we do come back in a range here. But if you do break this resistance, then obviously sells are not valid. Right, so wait for that to form. Taking sells right now is risky though, because you don't know if this candle will continue to push up or you don't know if they'll start to reject. So I'll wait for a bearish candle to take sells, if anything. What does positive vibe day entail? You know, positive vibes, man. I mean, our stream is always positive vibes. Man, you're awesome. Thanks. No worries, bro. Hope that helped you. You can feel free to send your charts, guys, if you guys are new. Send your charts or analysis, and make sure to label it too, right? I got a chart this morning. It wasn't even labeled, right? It was just like a chart with a bunch of arrows. Like I don't know what's going on in your head. Yeah. Explain to me what's going on in there, man. I can't just predict your, whatever's in there. What do you mean when you say break of area resistance? So when we get like a break of resistance, so like this is a resistance. If you get some type of closure above in this scenario, we'll look for buys. Buy stops here do look clean on this candle as we form resistance. It can't close bearish at resistance, but you have like 11 minutes left for this candle to close. So the last 15-minute candle of the hourly time frame. So I'm just gonna wait for a closure above in this case. Also it's a Friday, so obviously I just gonna take it a bit easier. Not gonna be that aggressive. Well, this trade isn't even aggressive, but it's just like I'd rather just wait for a closure above this resistance here to go up. If price decides to shoot up from here, then that's fine. Catch buys above this resistance if anything, but hope that doesn't happen. Because if you do break this resistance, oh man, this resistance is if this breaks, we're gonna push up to this resistance. But if this breaks, then we're gonna push up to here and continue the bullish trend for the rest of the day, coming up towards like this level, like 137 levels. If you do flip bullish today and break that resistance, so yeah, it's gonna be a good good day if these levels do break. I'd rather take buys and sells, right? Just much more clean. You got any long-term holds on stocks or crypto? No, I don't.
Hey Don?
Yeah.
Real quick on gold.
Mm-hmm.
You said if it breaks above 1917 is clearer going up? 1917.
Well, if you get some type of closure above this resistance.
Yeah, 1917, okay.
Yep, there it is. The one thing I didn't notice is that 1 hour did break the highs.
And
this is
like
it.
it must just did something.
No, this is right here. You know, we had a range here. Candle closed bearish at resistance. So same example for GJ. Same exact example. We closed bearish at resistance, and once we break the high, we're breaking structure. So that's why usually This is the only scenario where I'll put buy stops in this case. Right, and this play is called a cellular play. If you guys know, if you guys been on streams long enough, you guys know this exact play. Right, same thing for Juju here. That's why I was looking at Juju like, okay, if we break this 30-minute high here, bearish candle high, we're breaking structure to go up. So, but yeah, like gold should be headed up towards like 927. So see what happens there if you were to take sells there. If you're just called tops and bombs, you saw like a little, you know, W for me, M formation here. You'd be like, oh yeah, this is a double top. I'm gonna take sells here. So risky, man. Gotta wait for candles to close, right?
Yeah. That looks like that candle closed right there, that's a launch pad. Because I was looking to the left and I didn't see much.
Oh yeah, you actually do have a resistance here on the hourly time frame. We have a resistance right here, right there, very minor one.
Yeah, I got that on my chart, but I'm talking about above that point right there where you are. Where is that right now? If it closes above that resistance,
we're probably gonna need a closure above like 1918.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see this resistance because
that's
this target up
about.
here, 1927 is just like my daily target. Yeah, this resistance. Yeah, you need a closure above there.
So that's good. If hold up, you're saying you need to be a close above 1927?
1917. Are you looking at my chart? At my screen?
Yeah, now I'm looking at your chart.
Oh yeah, if you close above there, yeah, we'll push up.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. That'll be what you're looking for. I mean, because I don't think after we have much of resistance, it's just looking left in the alley time frame. You see this? This is like your bread and butter, man.
Yeah.
Very clean, the 100-foot range to go up. If minor resistance here at 1922, but at that point you're probably gonna stops to break even. So it's like, you know, if you end down here. But wait, Stam, you trade gold?
I was looking at it. When we get off the stream, I look at it and I demo it, and I did set up an account on Hugo's Way to trade indices. So I was just curious.
I see.
Because it does make some moves around 9:30.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. If this candle had more time in it, if this hourly candle had like, you know, more time in it, I would have put a buy stop above this 1 hour candle high, man. Oh man. Because look what happened here. This bearish candle, same concept. Close bearish at resistance. If we're breaking that, if this candle continues to go up and break the high, expect a rocket ship going up to fill the range here. Oh man.
That's 7 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how much time is the candle, but yeah, 30-minute did the same thing. So like high probability we're gonna come back in the range here. Very high probability. 4 hour has made that way. 4 hours flipping bullish, so who knows? 4 hours could continue bullish for the rest of the day. So 6 minutes. Let's just hope we survive and get a closure above without, you know, taking off to fill the range. I'll look for buys. We'll go right for some organic trading. Agree controller. Yep. Yeah, we definitely gonna need a closure above that resistance at 1917. 100%. Very strong resistance on an hourly time frame. Why is the zone so big? Oh, it's on the daily time frame. It's on. Yeah, daily time frame here. Let me actually remove that. It's irrelevant to us right now. Don't need to have that there. Perfect. Actually, for an hourly, let me actually remove this. Yep, 1927. Okay. Trying to figure out. There you go. That's much better. That's a bit more clear. Look at this little, like, this little simple, this is just a general idea of just following the trend, push up, consolidate, push up, consolidate, push up above the resistance. That's all that is, right? As long as you know how to identify these ranges, that's all. You have a very high probability of winning trades. Push up, create a range. This is your range that you created. If you break above, buy. It's same thing here. Range, boom, break above, buy. And if you're on the streams, you know what happens if you come back in the range, right? Come back down to break structure, continue back down. So it's just like understand the concepts of the ranges. That's all I'm at. That's just the main part. That's your meat and potatoes. Oh man, when I was breaking the highs here, this is gonna be. We might miss the move here. Yep, there it is. We might miss the move here in 3 minutes. I would have had buys as an alley candle, but we have like 4 minutes left in the candle. I was like, we might as well wait for the candle to close. But yep, let's see. Let's hope for some retracement though, because this might just take off to the resistance right here at 137. Ooh. If you get a closure like right here, something like this, that'd be cool. I'll look for buys going up in this candle. Stops below per candle. But let's see, man. We have like 2 minutes left. Might get a push here for the range. Oh, there was? Is there news then? Oh yeah, employment change. Employment rate at 8:30. Okay, if we close right here, that'd be perfect. But we got 2 minutes left, so anything can happen. That's a long time.
Yep.
2 minutes is a long time, man. 20 seconds is a long time. Candle.
Yeah, I've seen candles like flip in like 10 seconds left.
Yeah. So, you guys are enjoying the stream though. Appreciate if you guys leave a like, support the channel. Let's grow as a community. 1 subscriber equals 1 less blown account. Man, oh man, these are gonna be nice buys going up in the range here. Very high probability of playing them. Yeah. 1 minute for a closure. You just stay right there. Don't go any higher. That'd be perfect. Stop seem a little big on a 15-minute candle. Not that big. It's like 8 pips then. Unless you're looking at like the hourly time frame. I mean, price shouldn't be able to break, and that's gonna have like a 18, 19 pip stops, right? On the hourly time frame, but on this, it's like price shouldn't break this low anyways. Because if you break this low, high probability we have of coming further down here to the support down here. So it's like, because like if you break this low, look left, we have clean traffic come down here anyways, right? Okay, 30 seconds left. This kind of looks like it's gonna take off here. Let's see. As long as it's gonna be a as long as it's gonna be a positive RR, But my TP, I think my TP is, I'm gonna attempt a runner maybe. Might be up here. Let's see what happens though. You can close below. If it closes below, there's no bias, right?
Right.
If it closes below, there's no bias. So don't get FOMO or anything, guys. Wait for a closure, trust me. Yeah, see? We're gonna close it below here. Price came up, close below the resistance.
At the very last second.
Yeah, so like, there's no bias. Look at that. Close below, rejected resistance, there's no bias. We can close above. And look what happens to this candle.
Oh.
Came all the way back down. Look at that. That's why I wait for closures, guys. Very important.
That's scary.
Yeah. Yep. If you had FOMO and entered on the last like 20 seconds here, oh man. Oh, my bad. I forgot to send you guys a link. Henrique and Wixline, my bad. Just remind me next time.
Whoa. Bro, what happened?
Send the link. Check your Telegram, guys. I don't know what happened here. Maybe
I'm saying that almost looks like a news event
yeah,
the way
yeah.
that dropped.
It was like a little drop. It might probably been news because price action doesn't just move like this in general without any type of news. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
news. Let's see what pops up here in like a couple seconds, couple minutes maybe. If you guys got on buys without waiting for a candle to close here, you guys understand why. Now we wait for candle to close, right? Now you guys understand. Why had you just sell and was ready to close it and follow your buy? Well, buys were not valid until we actually broke and closed above this resistance here. So there was no buys.
Edson, how did you have a sell on that candle?
Hey, it's at resistance, right? Why is it close so important? Because look how many times Counts has wicked up above resistance here, but look where they all closed. Okay, take a look at this. What's the what do you call it? What's the similarity with these candles and this, like this whole section in general? All these candles have one thing in common, and that's they all close below this resistance here. No candles have actually closed above this resistance. So if we actually get a closure above, that's an indication that we're going to continue up. But if we get a closure below, we're rejecting resistance, and we just might stay in the range here, or we might push back down to support because it's that resistance, right? But if we close above resistance, we're breaking resistance to continue to push up. So. I mean, I don't think anyone took buys. Yeah, I don't think anyone took buys there. Right? Because you gotta wait for candles to close. And that's something that we always express. I didn't enter buy stops, obviously, because there was like 3 minutes left in this candle, right? And at that point, because when you're entering those boxes of sell stops on like let's say it's like let's say for example it's like 620, 630, and you have like 4 minutes left in that candle, you're anticipating that candle's gonna close above the resistance, right? But when it's like 3 minutes left for a candle to close on the last 15-minute candle of the alley candle, that candle can easily close back below the range. So that's why I didn't enter buys there. We actually need a closure above. That might be a confusing like concept. Might be a bit more advanced, but yeah, that's why sometimes when it's like the last 15 20 minute candle of the hourly candle, I don't enter any buy stops or sell stops.
It's a confirmation.
I mean, if you're not profitable, waiting for candles to close will do wonders for your account. Just that simple thing.
Yep. So now, like, look at this wick. Look what we have formed here. If we're gonna take sells, you can't take sells now, right? So what you need is you're gonna need some type of. So we have formed a resistance. You have formed a support. What do all these wicks here and candles here have in common? They have all closed above this resistance. So if this candle closes below support, support, where are we gonna go? We're gonna push further down. But if we're closing back in this support, above this support, we're closing back in the range. Therefore, we're still in the range here, and pretty much nothing has happened. Yeah, wicks don't mean anything, right? Wicks are just ranges on a small time frame. A wicks can come all the way down, just close back in the range. Doesn't mean anything. And people might say, oh, this might be a liquidity wick for price to go up. Well, we don't know that yet, right? If you get a closure above this resistance, then I can say, yeah, this might be a liquidity wick for price to go up, right? And we'll continue up. But until then, no closure above, there's no buys, right? So just be very patient today. If you enter sells down here, you know, yeah, and you have FOMO, you know, it's tough. I pray for your account. I pray for your You know, I pray you
To be
learn.
honest, to be honest, there was nowhere to go with that trade right there. It happened so fast,
Yeah.
and like I said, if you had, I don't see why a person would have had to sell at the top of the hour, but you trying to call highs and lows, but and then to try to put on a buy down at the bottom, you don't even know if it's going to continue back down or back up. So best thing is back and stand off on that one. Back up.
Hello. Hey, what's going on? I don't know what that means. Like, I don't read in Viet, man. I have no idea what that means. Someone texted in Viet. Hey. Look where gold closed. Look what gold did.
Hold up.
Gold closed below 1917. You need a closure above there. If you get a 15 above there, that'd be cool for us to push up. See? There's no buys on gold yet. Buys will be above this resistance.
I see.
So important, guys. Market maker's just code.
Hey Don,
Hey.
I'm sending it down. Don't do anything. Fridays.
Quiet day though. Where are your charts at, guys? Come on. Come on, guys. Hey, Bryce is in here. I thought Bryce was on Trade Fridays. What happened?
Who said I didn't trade Fridays?
Didn't you say
Someone
that
said
yesterday on the
you didn't trade
stream?
Fridays.
No, I'm the overtrader. What are you talking about?
Bryce is
I thought he said that yesterday on the stream that he don't trade Mondays and Fridays.
No, I never said that.
He said I trade any day, any time, any session.
I trade any day, anytime, any session. Every time I see price break structure, I just enter a buy, no matter the session.
That was somebody else. That was definitely not me.
Who was
Wait
that?
till
We
5
talked
p.m.
to two new people the other day. Bryce and somebody else, I think. Sharif?
Sharif is the OG
No,
winner.
I'm saying somebody that got on the stream that didn't normally speak. One of them said that they don't trade Mondays or Fridays.
I don't know who the hell that was. I don't remember. I know
thought it was
that
Bryce.
the first winner of our giveaway was Sharif, and the funny thing is we only did one giveaway. Literally only one giveaway on the stream, and it was just crazy. Hey guys, this can still close bullish. The issue is if it does close bullish above resistance, you can't re-enter because your stop loss is all the way down here.
So what?
Man. This candle can still close above resistance. If you close here in 5 minutes above this resistance, it looks
Yeah.
clean. But you can't enter because your stop loss is gonna be all the way down here. Look at that candle. Holy shit. That's your low, right?
And you can't look at the previous candle and use that as a stop loss?
Nah, because this candle broke the lows of this. Therefore, this is the
Okay.
previous low. This is the hourly low, the new hourly low. So
Understood.
for this whole entire hour, we're gonna have to deal with that. I mean, there's no other way to enter, but yeah,
Meanwhile, GJ is going up.
like, this whole alley candle is that's a clear look for us to go up probably. So you know, we can probably push up. Buys will be above this resistance if we do miss these buys here, which I think we will, which is fine. But I will look for buys above here as well. The reason I'm saying we might miss this move is because like there's no if you were to enter a buy here, oh it's gonna have to be maybe like the next 15 candle, you know.
Yeah, I don't see the next 15 holding.
Like this 15 candle, it's either gonna go up to fill the range or it's gonna come down back at resistance. So this candle it can't really do anything. But the next 15 candle when it makes a new low, for example, let's say we close above, and the next 15 makes a new low. I mean therefore buys would be valid at that time, but it's like because our stop is gonna be this candle, right? And we'll push up the range, but like you know, that's in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So buys are invalid. It's not that it's invalid. You just can't look for entries, and you gotta wait for a closure obviously first, right? So yeah, buys and sells are invalid right now until we actually get some type of closure above. Sells will be probably below I'll say this support. If you get a closure below there for sells, that'll be cool. Cause take a look at this. All right, this is a strong like a minor support here that we failed to break. So if you get a closure below there, potentially push down. But yep, I'll say probably push up. More dislikes than likes right now. What do you mean? There's no way.
How's that even possible? Somebody's trolling. We never get more than one.
There's definitely a troller that definitely someone that made 26 accounts because the max dislikes we've got on any stream was probably like 5, 6, 7. So 100% someone definitely made like a main account.
We've had 5 when the other guy ended and another guy ended, and we don't even have that many people to give us that many likes.
Yeah, like dislikes.
Dislikes.
Like
we're usually at like 100 likes.
Definitely a troll.
And 1 dislike.
Trolling what?
Iron Man brought the whole Avengers.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about anyone.
Oh yeah.
No,
I'm
not gonna bring anyone because when you bring someone's name, they get clout off of your name, so I don't want that to happen. So I'm just gonna leave it as that. We're not gonna bring anyone's name up.
Yeah, I learned the hard way.
Yeah, you learned the hard way. Cause I kept telling you, I said, just leave it. And you kept talking about. I'm like, hey man, just the more you talk about it, the more
Cray.
I mean, somebody had to have said something.
Yeah.
Imagine someone who's put a sell stop Freak Friday. I mean, hey, in this case, the only possible sell stop I've seen was pretty below this 15 candles come down, but if you caught that, wow. Very impressive. Very, very impressive.
Unless people took you too literal, the entire stream team took buys.
Well, no, I didn't really say buys or anything. I waited for a closure.
Yeah, but
I
you know
doubt
how
it.
people hang on like the guru's every word.
Yeah.
You got to be very careful.
That's why. Whenever you see me like repeating things over and over again, it's so things like that don't happen. You know. I always repeat things more than once per stream probably. To make sure.
When I started trading, my guru was the guy I was learning from. And he was like, "Well, I think buys would be good over here." And as soon as I hear that, I click buy. Yeah. So we didn't even get there, but if you think buys are good, shit. Oh man.
Imagine having enough time in your day to make 27 accounts to dislike a stream 27 times. It's crazy. It's pretty crazy. People, obviously as an FX trader, you're not in the right place to trade. You're too focused on something else.
$27 accounts. Oh,
isn't that good for you? Like a dislike, like any kind of reaction is kind of good for your stream, right? Whether it's a good one or a bad one.
I don't know. I don't know the algo
I,
of the YouTube like that. I'm not
I,
sure.
I read somewhere that like as long as you can draw an emotion or a reaction out of somebody, whether they liked it or not, it's better than not getting anything.
Yeah, engagement.
Hey, peace and love, whoever did it. All love. I appreciate you.
Imagine someone's getting like mad subs, just having like 10,000 dislikes on every stream.
Don,
Hey, what's going on?
let's say this current candle here
Yes.
closes bearish
What time frame?
below right now the current
Okay,
time frame,
what pair?
or 15-minute GJ.
Yes. What about it?
Let's say it closes bearish, right?
Yeah.
Up below that yellow line where
Mm-hmm.
where it's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Since the wick already like passed all the lows, are we still waiting for it to like on the next candle for anything to enter if it's
Oh, for
bearish,
sells?
or yeah?
Oh, sells would definitely probably be like below the support here. Down here. At 136.
Just as long.
Like if you get some type of closure below there, what I mean. So like something like this, you know, because I look for sells below here technically, below this support, but you don't have much range here, so I would technically wait for sells below like these levels down here for me to take sells coming down to the support below here. If you do come down, but here it's very risky. It's very risky play because it's very like it's the first 15 candle first of all, and like the alley still has potential to push up to continue bullish.
Okay.
It's still open, right?
Okay.
And also the 15 just goes bullish as well. So yeah, if you
Okay.
close above here, but look where your stops are and look how weak the candle is, so you can't re-enter buys here. That's all. Just caught 50 pips off like Quiddy Wick. Damn, Alex, you going crazy. Alex was the one yesterday that entered GJ buys on like a 1 minute time frame. GJ's buys, Justin Lowe's, yeah, could be. One hour, technically speaking, the 1 hour is still respecting this support. Came all the way down, still close above, nothing really happened, right? Closed doji, too, so. Feel free whenever you guys make a comment about a pair going up or down, just send a chart analysis with label charts. Saying gold's going up, gold's going down, so you're not gonna do anything for anyone, right? Like make sure you provide analysis behind your analysis. Not saying you're wrong, just saying provide some type of analysis, right? Just saying, I can literally sit here all day and say, GG is a buy, GG is a sell, and like no analysis provided. Doesn't really do anything for anyone, right? When we provide analysis, people will learn off your analysis. See what you see, Ready for today,
from Pips.
Quality content. I got you. Take a look here. Pips Creed, nice name. Assassin's Creed.
Is that from a game?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is a cool looking game.
It's like Ninja. It's like you.
I'm the last ninja.
FX Samurai. Beast from the Middle East. Oh, another nice name. 15-minute GJ. Looking for this 15 close above for a better stop loss take fast. Yep. This is what I was talking about. We obviously couldn't enter buys on this candle if it were to close above because look where the low is all the way down here. That's where your stop loss would be. Technically speaking, we shouldn't purchase low if you want to drive up, right? So if this candle here closes above this range here, closes bullish, you can put your stops below this wherever candle is once it closes bullish above this resistance, or targeting this range or maybe this range. Same idea, right? Good chart. Yeah. You don't know how to do that, sorry? Well, you can check the link, the description down below, not the link. The description down below, it shows you how to send charts.
If
Hey.
I use YouTube for just about everything,
Mhm.
you literally can go on YouTube and type in how to send a chart in TradingView, and there's a couple of videos up that show you how to trade send charts.
Nah, that's too much work.
Yeah, people
No,
say people say it's too much work to be lazy, but like, how are you an FX trader when you simply can't follow, simple concepts, right? Like, making a chart, creating analysis, like that's like the first step to your trades, right? But when
yeah.
'cause I know people are just lazy to just make charts. Like I'm talking about people in general, not directly towards anyone, but just like people like some people out there in general, they're just lazy to make charts. I mean,
I think also fear of thinking that they
yeah, they might be
look
wrong.
bad.
Yeah.
Like
the only way I got better as a trader was when I started sending charts, because I didn't have anyone to send charts to before. And as like obviously my first, if I ever show you guys my first chart, some of you guys may laugh, some of you guys might like the analysis, I don't know. But my first chart, I'm actually trying to pull it up. Let me see if I have it. I don't think I have it. I doubt it. But one of my first charts was from like last year maybe. Oh lord, let's take a look here. Some of you guys might laugh, and some of you guys might understand, and some of you guys might be like, "Oh wow, that's the same chart I have
Gonna have
now."
4 fibs, a Batman signal, and an RSI right
Hey, don't make fun of my fibs from
he had a
from
Batman
last year.
sign.
Oh, you are. I was just guessing.
Hey, don't make fun of my trend lines. Let's take a look here. Oh my god, this was one of my first charts, guys. Well, not one of my first. This was like last year. But like, look, I mean, I think this played out though. But like, man,
On a daily?
difference between this chart and the charts I have now. Look at this. Wow. I mean, where is it? Oh no. Where is it? This one right here. Nope, not that. I just like my own photo. This right here. Difference. Huge difference, right? Difference between this chart and these charts over here. I'll show you guys. But this came with time. This came with a lot of trial and error, right? Here, I'll show you my charts now. A very nice chart we have nowadays. October. September charts going like this. Wow, look at that chart, man. Look at this. This is the chart I want from people, not just like an arrow going up or down, like I want you guys to explain it, Look at this. Resistance made during pre-NY, GP news, what we pointed out. 4-time broke out of auto range, but is now back inside the range. If we break this resistance, top of the range, we may continue to go further up. 2, 3, support being created here. Support. So it's rejecting former range. This is your lower range. Kind of starting to close bullish here, showing bullish momentum. Enter buys on this candle. Looking up, take buys, come to the filters range here. That was the trade. And this is target. Nice little like 100 pip range you had there on GJ. So this, you guys see how I got this though from this? It takes time, right? But with practice, you guys will get there. So whenever you send a chart, don't feel any type of weight. We're not gonna make fun of you. Even if it's GMO, we accept all charts. Even if it's a GMO, all indicators, send it. Because the only way to get better is if people give you feedback. Because you might see something in one way, but another guy might see something differently, and they might point it out for you. You might not even see it until they show you, right? Is stop below 15 aggressive as it breaks the high? Yes. It is a bit aggressive. Pretty aggressive actually, because this candle closed very weak above this resistance. First of all, right? I definitely have a stronger bullish candle closure, but in this candle, if you're entering buys as it breaks the high, stop loss below current candle, it's like, I don't know. It's just, this candle here didn't really close enough for me to take buys on this candle. So maybe if this candle closes bullish, then I'll look for buys. 4 minutes left though. I'm not wrong, man. I also just don't know. And he's also sharing a chart. That doesn't make me lazy. Nah, I never mentioned you were lazy.
What?
I said people in general.
I mean,
out there.
not doing simple research on how to send chart. Yeah, it's
A
like
007.
2 minutes to look up. Yeah, that's kind of lazy.
007. He said no person in particular. He was just hypothesizing. He wasn't saying that you are lazy.
You know,
It done.
I've never used TradingView before in my life. Never needed to. I've been
Thing is,
doing
like, I started with
years.
TradingView. So, you started with MT5, right?
I started with MT4 and just went to. I opened TradingView one time and then I opened MT5
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, if I'm trading on this platform, why am I learning something else? Let me master what I'm trading on.
What was your mentor using though? MT5 markup charts, right? That's why you use it.
He was like you. He was using TradingView, but like initially when I started, I just heard Ted talking about it and it made sense. Ted was just like, yo, I don't use TradingView. I do everything on my.
I mean, it makes sense because that's how you trade on, right? The same platform.
It's like if I'm not gonna enter trades on this, why would I actually mark up on this?
It's just using the MT5 is just so like.
And MT5
choppy.
is just nice.
Choppy, man. It's like
compared to this, yeah. But.
Scroll back, like press a bunch of. It's especially when I first started, I never used MT5 to mark up. I used it to execute. But I always ever since I started, from the first day, it's always been TradingView. I got used to it.
And like Sega Genesis compared to like a PS5. But it's got a lot of new features. It looks nice now. I don't know.
What do you think about gold? Yeah, gold is bullish. Gold is bullish. So you're gonna need a break of this structure here for us to continue going up here. A break of a closure above 1917 to indicate that we're gonna push up. We have 2 minutes left in the 30-minute candle. If we close above here, we can look for buys going up towards like 927. Like gold is bullish, right? I'll see sells on gold. If you're looking at sells, I'm guessing you guys are new because you guys are just got here. I broke this down earlier at like 6:30, but sells would be if we break the support here. If we break the support, we're gonna push down to the support down here. Right, back in the range. Here we go, back to 907. Or if we come back in this range, we'll come down to here, and if we break this, we'll come down to here. You know what I mean? Because price, technically speaking, we're bullish. We made a support. Price has to respect the support for us to go up. But if we break that support, we're gonna come back down to the next support. If we break this support, we're gonna come all the way back down to the next support, which is gonna be down here. So our buys above here or sells below here. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, the overall trend state is bullish, right? So preferably take more buys.
You're talking about MT4, MT5. I was just saying I just started messing around with TradingView, but I always did like MT4, and I like having like 4 charts up. Like I had a 15-minute, 30-minute, like 1 hour and 4 hour, and then I could see it all at once.
I mean, you can do it on TradingView too.
Yeah, I don't
even like doing that though, you know.
No, you gotta pay for that on TradingView, I think.
I have it here. I have it. Where is it? Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's like.
It would probably be cool for someone that has multiple screens and multiple monitors to look at, but
yeah,
I have one monitor. And
yeah, I agree with that. I'm on a laptop. Yeah, it will be difficult.
Yeah.
I have like one big monitor in it, and the 4 charts is I love it. Like looking at it when I'm trading.
So you just what you do? You just take your tabs and you break it all down into smaller screens.
Yeah, it has like that little 4. You can 4 little 4 like. It's all
He'll
within
do it on its own on TradingView.
Yeah, he'll do it on its own. But yeah, I do like 4 charts up.
I do that. I do that on MT4.
Yeah, on MT4.
I hate how it looks though.
Oh, because you're on a laptop, right?
No, I'm on. I got my laptop.
Whoa.
Laptop connected to a 24-inch monitor.
Oh yeah, that monitor is too small for that.
Yeah, the laptop is like straining my eyes. I can't even see. Okay, 7:30. What we looking up? Close below.
Yeah, we closed bearish below resistance. High probability we're gonna continue down the range here. I'm not gonna take sells though, not yet. But yeah, 30-minute did close bearish. Like this 30-minute closed bearish, right? But the 15 also closed bearish at resistance. If we're closing bearish at resistance, high probability we have of continuing down here. Very high actually. Buys will be if he breaks this high to go up. I believe buy stops there would be lovely. I think I'm gonna attempt buy stops if you do break that high. Stops is gonna be current count probably, so it's gonna be like 7 pips for a target of like. Actually, that's not even 10 pips. This range is too small here. Yeah, this range is too small here. We need a bigger range here for buys. Wow. Unless you're targeting like a target up here, you know, but yeah, this range is too small here for even buy stops, so I'm probably not gonna take it. Because generally speaking, whenever you have like for example, a 4 pip range, you're not gonna cash the whole 4 pips in the range. You're gonna cash like 20, 30 pips maybe in a range out of 4 pips. But it's hard to cash like the entire range, you know, because this is the entire range from this to this. Looking left, that's 12 pips. You're probably gonna cash like 8 pips in that range, right? See how that makes sense there? So, yeah, that will be valid if we actually do break the highs. I mean, you could leave a runner position towards this target, but you wicks now. You're gonna attempt this. I'm looking at it. I might attempt a runner if you do break the high.
Yeah, I might get in. Like,
Anticipating that we're gonna break the structure here. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Above that high.
yeah, it's just I'm gonna bring my stops to break even real early.
Yep. See.
This whole range is going in, so I just look how choppy it is everywhere.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'd rather take buys above it.
Above here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to sleep well on a weekend. You know what I mean? Because I took a loss yesterday.
Are you up for the? How'd you do this week? Break even?
I'm down for the week. I was break even, and then I took 2 losses yesterday.
Your advantages of being a scalper, intraday trader, and not a swing trader is that whenever you have like things like the elections going on, and people are talking about targets going like all the way up to here, like you don't gotta worry about that because you're only looking for like a target from here to here, you know. So it's like, yeah. Oh, here we go again with the politics in the chat. Oh lord.
No, I thought he was just saying.
Oh, gold.
Based upon who wins the election or whatsoever, that will have a effect on how gold will go up or down, generally.
It's Freaky Friday, guys. Freaky Friday. Oh,
yeah, David, all love.
No politics, yes. No politics, please.
Hey, you see, he said he got a 34-inch monitor. That is freaking huge, bro.
Yeah, a lot of traders I see they have like those widescreen monitors, like literally like.
The one
wide.
that
You gotta turn your head from left to right.
Yeah.
All the way.
I mean, like you can literally fit like I think 10 tabs on that monitor alone, but it's pretty cool. But like I had my monitor just for gaming as well, so I just had a 24-inch monitors on my thing. I want a third one, but like probably later in the future I'll get a third one. I think I might need a third one though.
I got 132-inch, and I think it's perfect for like when I have like the 4 charts up.
Yeah. Is it curved?
No, I got a wide, like just a normal one.
Yeah, I don't like curved. I don't like curved.
No?
No, I don't like curved. Well, I'm a gamer, right? Gaming curve monitor's not good for gaming at all.
Oh, okay.
It messes your
I
angles
Why
was
up.
they make
playing
the-
Flight Simulator.
Why did they make it?
Yeah.
So
my
it's like, is
girlfriend
that
has a
better
curved
for
one,
your,
too.
I guess
don't know.
your, what do you call it? What do you call
I
it?
thought it was for gaming, but it's not for
No,
gaming.
no, it's not for gaming. Yeah.
Maybe for depth perception and like high quality movies or something.
Yeah, I didn't like it when I was looking at charts on hers. It's like curved, and it's like I don't know, it's just kind of weird.
I
Does it have
like
a
it. I
pulse?
like the gimmick.
You have to have a pulse and stuff as a trader. It affects our trading outlook. No, obviously I look at fundamental news, but like talking about like the election stuff, like I'm not gonna be holding a trade through the election. Like I know that during the election period, especially like the day, I'm not gonna be trading that day as I normally would, because I'm gonna wait till the news kind of just, you know, the markets kind of start to slow down a little bit. Gold, please drop. Gold. Yep. Rejecting this resistance here. Yeah, GG looks like if this is their high that's being created, price should be able to continue down here. Bearish to fill the range, because we're closing bearish at resistance, right? Could come down here. They may close bearish as well.
I'm wondering that same question, Jordan.
Yeah, I am aware of news. I always have force factor up, and I keep up the unexpected news as well. For example, I see GJ dropping. I check the news, what happened last night during GJ, and like for upcoming news as well. I check that. Like I have knowledge on the news, but it's just like I'm not gonna be looking at news to a point where I'm like, okay, gold is gonna drive down to, you know, 1400 because of this. I'm meant to sell off of that, you know, like I'm not a swing trader. Yeah, gold's gonna continue. I mean, GG's gonna continue down here for the range, high probability. These sells are nice.
Very nice sells on the flip of the candle.
Yeah, 30 minute,
5
15.
pips.
Yeah, man, these are nice sells. So like 30 pip range, you had to come down. Stops would have been like 6-7 pips here. Not bad. Is paying for TradingView worth it? No. If you have ad blocker, which I learned yesterday, yeah, you get ad blocker and call it a day. Cause I mean, unless you're unless you use indicators, if you use indicators, you're gonna need TradingView Pro to have all those indicators up on your charts, right? G and G information making the same moves. Yeah, both moved by the pound right now. Definitely. Yep. Oh, it's just continuing coming. Oh wow. Nice. Yep. This is very clean. yeah, sometimes they don't always correlate, obviously, right? But for example, let's say, for example, we have Brexit news that comes out like right now. You'll see the GJ and GU drop right away because it's gonna be moved by the pound, right?
Oh,
The pound is to move the news. But when there's no news going on, anything can happen between the two pairs. Yep, expect this drop here. Wow, that's clean.
the news just come out or something?
No, it's not
Oh.
no, it's just market move in general.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the reason why I said sells here are valid and we're clean is because we have formed a resistance here, and this candle here closed bearish at resistance. So if we're closing bearish at resistance, and this is your entire range that you're looking at. This range is your entire range. High probability as we're closing bearish at the top of resistance here, we're gonna continue down as long as we respect that high. So if you were to enter, I know people who probably enter sells here. Congrats if you did, but your stop loss obviously would have been this candle high, entry would have been there, and your TP would have been at the support. I'm pretty sure someone here entered sells. If you guys have been watching the streams long enough here, this is a pretty decent sell entry. Very clean. Someone sent a chart. Is this who got the sells? Let's take a look. Oh no, it wasn't you. GU target high, prices uptrend, stop loss below. This is kind of risky, man. Very risky. Because you have the 4 accounts that are closing bearish here. And obviously we're at support. But that does not mean we're going to push up. You're going to need some type of bullish kind of closure at support to indicate that we're going to push up. So I'm not sure the hourly looks. The hourly might be valid. But then again, you have traffic right here. If you zoom in a little bit, you have traffic right here, right? So you have this little range that where we can probably pop up to. This tiny range right there. If the hourly did close bullish, take buys going up. But aside from that, the 4 hour is bearish. If you're taking buys on this 4 hour time frame, these will not be valid at all. I mean, it might be. I mean, it could play out, but me, generally speaking, I would not take a buy here. Very risky. Cancel closing bearish. I mean, target is good though. Target is nice. It's at the resistance. You have a good target, but entry is low off, man. And stop loss is definitely low off too, because without a bullish candle closure anywhere, you won't know where your stop loss is, so you're gonna put at the bottom of the entire range. Whereas if you have some type of bullish candle closure as support, that can indicate that we're gonna push up. You can put your stop loss below that current candle and save at least something. You know, this is just a big stop loss for no reason.
I think if we close below the half hour support, it would be a nice range to fill the rest of that wick. Then I'll start looking for sells.
What time frame?
The half hour, the 30 minutes.
Oh, it's in about 15 minutes. You might miss the move by then, to be honest.
So if you draw the support on the 30 minute, if you close below there, the rest of that wick.
Oh, looking below here. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Two-hour, 15 minutes for NY Open? No. NY opens in 15 minutes. NYC opens in
hour and 45 minutes.
an hour 45. Right?
I was just typing that to him. To they get Rona.
Yeah. So 136.
Back in the range.
Whoa. I don't know why y'all say back in the range. It's still in the range. It never broke out.
Still in the
Well,
range.
Like you always say, I'm like, what do you mean back in the range? It's still in the range.
yeah, I mean, it's still in the range.
Funny. So would you say a breakout trader control effect is that simple of a term? No. I'll say I'm just fluid to the markets. If you watch, if I think you're new here, maybe you might be new because I haven't seen you talk before. If just just you understand our training style as the more you just show up every morning or check our Instagram page out if anything.
You like what's on my friend?
What are you drinking? With tea?
Water in a mug.
In a mug?
Fluid.
Because I'm yep, water in a mug. Have a problem with that? Water in a mug. That's fine, right?
It was probably the only clean cup left in the kitchen.
No. Nah, you know why? Because I bought this cup specifically to make coffee in it. But I haven't been making coffee, so I'm just using it as my personal cup.
Man, stop being lazy. Get yourself a Keurig and make a cup of coffee. Good Lord.
I don't want coffee though, because I feel like I'm just I'm too wide awake when I have coffee. I don't want to be wide awake. Yeah. Like I'm not tired or anything right now, but I only drink coffee when I'm really tired. Like really tired where I have no energy left.
Word, I just had 2 cups. I can see sound, dog.
Like I can see sound. Yes, that's how like.
Hey, Don.
He's
Yeah.
a young buck. He don't need no coffee yet, man.
Seems like you wait for breakouts.
Yeah. Sometimes we do wait for breakouts, but sometimes we understand to trade. Like for example, here there's no breakout here, right, at all, and we took a buy as just understanding like that this is a clear target, and then we said that price should may support here to go up. There was no like really breakout anywhere here in this trade. Like some trades are different. We have like a list of like probably like 8, 9, 10 plays we have, and yeah, they're all different sometimes.
So my question would
Like,
be
for example, here.
007. My question for you would be: you would trade within a range? I mean, I guess if it's 120 pip range, that's one thing, but would you trade within a range?
Well, this is a range that we've entered on before. Like I train in ranges sometimes too, but it depends on like training in ranges requires a lot more experience, and it depends on the range. Like this range isn't really tradable as much. I mean, this candle
Like
here
this.
did make sense to come down. Like this made sense to come down because like when you have like, a lot of experience, you understand that this is over our range, right? So if we're closing bearish at resistance, that indicates that we have a high probability of continuing further down to fill the range, to fill the bottom of the range, right? But it just depends, like, because Epic Samurai, you've taken trades of us on our streams as well, where we've been trading in the range as well, and they played
Hey,
out.
I mean, I'm learning. Okay, so if you have a tight range of maybe 30 pips, you probably don't want to trade that, from my opinion, because there's not enough room for a move. But I've seen times where we've had 80 pip ranges, and you could possibly trade at the top of the range or something like that. But
The WAP play is a range play.
so what? Oh,
The
the WAP, yeah.
Yeah, we take a trade falling back into the range.
Yep.
Then the thing is, I don't think I see Don doing a lot of like higher low or lower high trades. It's just you don't wait for it to come back to support, to take a buy and call a bottom. You actually wait for it to give you that push up.
Whoa, who's robot? Oh, someone sounds like a robot.
Okay, motorcycle.
Oh,
Dude,
I like-
I'm so high up. I don't know how this noise reached.
Damn Transformers around, man.
hey, if what's going on, man?
My boy, what's up,
Well,
team?
how come your camera is always on, but it's a black
Oh,
screen?
it's my my MacBook.
Oh, I'm
thing.
gonna stop the video. Alright, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah, do that.
this is weird.
Just naturally all blacked out.
Day range is more reliable. Yeah, if you're scalping, you're not trading day target. I mean, I'm a scalper, and I look at a day time frame to analyze my charts. I break like my trades are broken down from the weekly down to the daily, down all the way down to the 15-minute, to indicate the direction. Right, understand the ranges on the high time frame leads to understand the ranges on the small time frame. Same thing, right? So like take a look at this. For example, if we're making like a resistance here on like a day time frame at this resistance, there's no indication that we're gonna come down obviously yet, right? But on a smaller time frame, we have smaller ranges within this time frame. So on a smaller time frame, we have like a little range here. As we have a small range here, and we break below this support, that might be an indication that we might continue down for the rest of the day. Therefore, at that time, the day candle will be bearish and will be breaking these lows coming down to the support. And take a look at the day time frame. Day time frame will now have clean traffic coming down towards these levels here, and then you can see like target being 136,300, right? But that comes with breaking down daily time frame all the way down to like 30-minute and 15-minute. So you gotta be very fluid. It's not just like, you know, I'm a scalper. It doesn't mean that I'm just trading on like a 1 minute, 5 minute time frame, taking like 5 pips and dipping, you know. Still looking at all the time frames. You just have Discord server? No. We have a Slack group in the course members, and the VIP members have been on Telegram, which I hate. Join the Telegram group. You have to check the link in the description, man. It's a free channel. I drop like my analysis there, and sometimes I drop signals there.
You want a hoin?
Oh man. Want a hoin?
I'm playing yet.
Yeah, that's like this.
It's
many,
Friday, bro.
Many years ago, I was on this chat. I don't know what kind of chat it was. But like, I don't know, someone said a joke, and the guy typed in J-A-J-A-J-A-J-A. I'm like, what the hell is that? But it's, you know how in some places, instead of ha ha ha,
Yeah.
it was ja 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 ja. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, but if you're Spanish.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, right?
Yeah, because
like,
I didn't
exactly
catch that for a while either.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay. I guess it's. Seen that Jim Bosey post on.
Jimbo, he is returning. Yeah. I don't know. He took a break, came back for like 2 days, took another break. I'd say.
Scraped up some funds.
Made a few transfers.
Hey, you guys can see here. Take a look at gold. Gold has, look what I did. Look what I did here. Take a look at this. This is what I did.
Bounced off. Yep, rejected.
It made a resistance. Broke above resistance. It made support. If this support breaks, we're technically breaking support, right? Coming down to the next support, which is going to be down here. And we did mention this as clean traffic coming down to the support, right? So if we were to break this support now, where we're going to go? The next support. Where's it going to be? Down here. 1908, right? We have a range down here. So high probability if we break the support, you can look for more sells coming down in this range here for gold.
All
This
in
is
one
all
day?
broken down. Yeah, this is like a 15-30 minute time frame. This can happen today.
Oh, okay.
This is like
I mean, I don't know. I don't trade gold like that, so I don't know.
no, this is a regular move. No, this is a
Okay.
yeah. If you break the support, probably can come down. That's a nice 50 pip range you got there. Not bad.
Do tell, let's go fishing.
Hey, Wish now, how do you feel about this 15-minute time from here? Ooh, pushing up.
I think a nice close above.
Yep.
1, 2, 2 would be good.
Yeah, I'd want close over.
Yeah.
move on a Friday.
I believe we're gonna push up here because I know there's wicks here, right? And you're getting a closure above, but
Mhm.
as we have never broken highs here, we respect all lows here. But as now we're breaking the structure, like I said earlier, we closed bearish at resistance. This candle here never broke the highs earlier, but now this candle closed bearish as well, and now we're breaking that high. Probably push up here. This resistance. There's no bottom wick on here on a 15-minute. On a 30-minute, there's a bottom wick here. There's a little nib here. So, yeah. But we have 3 minutes left for a closure. Yeah, you might as well wait for it to enter off a 30-minute time frame. I will look for buys above there. That's gonna be clean. You do realize you guys are being played by someone in chat right now? I mean, I'm just here to answer questions, but
No, hey, let's go fishing. No, we were talking about that already. Let it go. Just let it go.
I mean, has
We're
been
not
chatting this
stupid.
whole time. I mean, if he's been chatting this whole time, then there shows a lot. 17 years of trading, and you're focused on one chat. Hey.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Look at your chat. Look at the chat.
Yeah, I'm
The
reading it.
private chat. You see what I sent you?
Yeah. I had a feeling this.
We're good. Just keep going with the day, guys.
GBP NZD on daily and 4-hour time frame. Ooh. What do you have here? Standard chart is Zerk. Standard chart. We're looking for buys here. I'm just looking at your previous analysis here. I'm guessing you will look for buys here. It's very risky, man. Very risky. Essentially the word it's him. I mean, I don't really, it doesn't really bother me, even if it is him. Just let him talk. Let him get some education off the free streams as well, you know. It's all love, it's all love. And if I do see something that like, I don't want to answer, I just don't answer it. And, you know, because sometimes like I read questions that are just like, I can tell if it's a troll or not. So just leave it as it is. Binary Drops is 1 hour close. Oh, 1 hour's about to close there. I didn't realize that. 1 hour's about to close there. Yep. As the NY session opens up, I'm gonna enter buys based off a 30-minute time from here as we close above resistance here. Yep. 20 seconds for a closure here. I will look for buys here, guys.
Time frame stop pretty good.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. Let's see where we close though. We gotta close above.
Yeah, unless
See.
it dips to like 070. Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Yeah, once it flips bullish, I'm in. Once you flip bullish here.
I jumped on that.
Round and buy. Stop loss below previous candle. TP is gonna be up here around this resistance up there. We're breaking resistance, right? We actually got a closure here. The difference between this closure and all these other candles is that this closure, these wicks here, this body actually closed above resistance. So I took buys as we came up here. Stop loss is gonna be previous candle low. In this case, stop loss is about 9 pips. So also with the NY opening up as well, I expect volume to push us up with the with the NY opening. So our stop loss is below here is because if you break this low, then these buys would be invalid. Therefore, we fail to break resistance and we're going to come down back in the range here. So I'm okay with taking this risk on a Friday. Mm. So this move like comes a lot with like just understanding volume, understanding understanding candles, as candles starting closing above resistance, as candles closing within the wicks here. Difference between these candles here, right? These candles here all close below the support. That's the difference between this one and this one. As the NY session is opening up, I'm anticipating that we're gonna continue up here to fill the range here, and my TP is gonna be up here. But I might attempt a runner here because as we're gonna push up here, because look what happened here, just like a fake out, right? Because you have a range here, and then you have price that broke down back into the range. So if we're breaking back into the range here, this is a fake out. 85% chance of us filling the range, and a 75% chance of us continuing further up if you do break this resistance up here. So I might attempt a runner coming up towards this resistance up here for like 27 pips. So see how it goes. Once we break, if we were to come up and break this high, I'm gonna move my stop loss to this candle low. Yeah, I'm gonna be risking like 4 or 5 pips on the trade, right? Because if we're breaking this high on a new hourly candle, this is your new hourly low, and price shouldn't break this low if it wants to drive up. So that's probably the first step to me managing this trade. Can you tell me what is included in the VIP pack? It's just signals, man. Give me a message on Telegram. I'll answer all your questions there. Can you talk about what is included in VIP pack? I mean, I just read that actually. XCU gonna sell gold. Gold sells. I believe you're gonna need some type of closure below the support here for you to enter the gold sells. Below support, you can probably push down further. Below this range here, coming down to like this range down here, potentially. All right. This will be yourselves.
Freaky Friday.
I think I'm gonna close out this trader, guys. Reason being is because price came up, made a high, and came down to break the current candle low. So I pretty much gonna close it out here instead of because the price is breaking current candle low. High probability it has of coming further down to the support to break the previous low as well. I'm closing out here. I think it was around come lost short. Yeah, see, came down, break current candle lows, closed around 4.7 pips. So about 5 pips instead of losing 10 pips, because look what happened after. Price came down and break the previous low. So right there, we just saved 5 pips on the trade. And that comes with a lot of experience. That comes with just me understanding how candles open and close, breaking structure, right? That was a way where I kind of saved some pips there. So, yes, yeah, right there. Because if you didn't, because look what happened after. Just because look left, technically speaking, this is like clear traffic coming down this range here. Right, because price made a high right here, came up and broke the current candle lows. If we're breaking the current candle lows, this range that you have below this wick here is now clean traffic coming down. So that's why this candle here came all the way back down to break the lows after, which is our original stop loss, right? So I decided to exit the trade there as they broke the lows there. So about negative 5 pips in that trade. Therefore, this resistance, yes, it's failing to hold. But you guys can see how I, reduce my stops in that case, right?
Yep.
Because like think about it, we were gonna technically move our stops to break even as we were gonna break this high, anticipating that that's a low, or move our stops up to that low. But you know, as it came back down to break current candle, same thing, because we technically made a new hourly high already, which is up here, and that comes a lot with green candles. Obviously, the trade didn't play out, obviously, but we still saved pips on the trade, and we understood that didn't play out as we're breaking current candles, right? Yeah. Because technically speaking, this candle, in order to go up, we had to respect lows. Technically, I was expecting something like this to push up with the NY opening, the low being created, right? But you know, we came up obviously, made the low, and we came back down, broke the current count lows. So, I think buys now, like, if I were to take another buys, I'm probably gonna wait for above this resistance here to take more buys. 137, 3. So I mean 137, 208 to 137, 370. It never broke 30-minute lows? No, never broke 30-minute lows yet. But I broke the 15 low. I think that was our stops. 15 lows. Yeah, if I were to get another attempt there, it'll probably be above here. Because this is kind of like, this count did not do as expected with the volume. And like I said in the other streams 2 days ago, like whenever like price breaks like a 15 low on like a new hourly candle, high chance it's gonna continue down for the rest of the hourly candle. I mean, it didn't break 30-minute lows yet, but it broke the 15, so. Consider taking a second entry. The 15 breaks previous high. I'll take a second entry if we break this over here. If we break this resistance over here, for us to go up 137 from 137 203 to 137 370. Above there, I'll take buys. Because like I took a trade here already, so I'm not gonna give it a second chance here because this is kind of like an nifty area now. This kind of do expected. I will take buys if we were to break all this entire range, you know, this entire range over here. To go up. I think those will be much more clear. I believe so. I'm pretty happy with the trade. Closed it, you know, saved some pips in that trade. Did anyone else close it there, or yes, put the original stops? Or took it? Controller, when you catch trades like that, aim for 10 pips or so, do you open more positions on that trade? No. Open one position, man.
I got a question about that trade on.
Yes.
So, did you not wait for it to break the previous high because of the New York Open? You're anticipating that it was going to break the high?
No, I got in the trade as it just like generally broke above resistance, like here.
Okay.
But like looking back at this, as it came down to break the 15 lows, I'm like looking at this like, I think we need a closure a little more above it, like 137, 100. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just trying to. I'm kind of confused sometimes, like why you wait on like at breaking previous highs.
Oh no, because
like this last trade.
The entry, like right when we entered, pretty much the candle, the first thing it did was it came straight down, right? It made a low. So I was anticipating that as the candle had no top wick when it made a low. Once it flipped bullish, it obviously has a wick now, right? So then you can say, okay, now we have made a low, we should really continue up here with as a candle flip bullish, you know what I mean? Because like when a low is being created, the candle is bearish, right? The candle is bearish, but when it flips bullish, it's always gonna flip up and continue up with that. And that bearish part is now a wick and something like this now. Oh, I just wait for that, for just like that entry. Yeah.
Right.
Dude, subs for that wick agree. I don't know. Obviously, as you broke structure, I mean, it makes sense if you do break the support here, come down. But yeah, it could happen. My sells would probably be below here, but I'm more bullish than bearish. Do you find that commissions for ECN brokers can add up quite a bit? Yeah, but it's like if you were to take one trade, you'll make up for the entire commissions in general, you know. So it's like it doesn't really affect me as much. Like I'm never like, you know, trying, like, it doesn't really affect I'm not really trying to make commissions back or anything. Like, it's just commissions. I understand that if I ever take another trade, I'll easily make up for the commissions with like a pip or two. Fair enough, makes sense. How one go buys Freak Fridays, man. Enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna guys them out. Yeah, I think you sent a chart earlier looking for buys as well above that resistance. You took it. Yeah, it pretty much broke lows. Probably not being fresh, it didn't work out. Yeah, I mean, any day of the week, the trade probably would have worked out. Any day of the week, probably. Yeah. I guess it's today's volume. I believe we're probably gonna continue to range for the rest of the session. I believe to like 9:30. You might get a move around like 9:10 a.m. But like that's in like a couple hours here. So, you know, it's gonna be a pretty boring rest of the session, to be honest. Because if you didn't get a move here, the NY open, go up, and we're breaking lows, come back into range, we're gonna stay in the range for a bit, you know. So yeah, be very careful, especially if you take one trade already. Hey, Ifty, what's going on, man? Ever since you came back, man, something.
Fuck, sorry. Yeah, man. Jeez.
You came back on a
What the heck?
rough week.
I know, man. I know. It's all just where money management comes into play, right?
Mhm.
Damn. That DJ move you anticipated, it worked out on the gold on the 5-minute candle on the last 5 minute. If you look in gold, the 5-minute chart.
Oh, the same move that happened. Oh,
I took that one for 10 pips right there.
Oh, you ran it up?
5-minute. On the 5-minute, I used the 5-minute.
Yeah, you ran it up, right?
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
740.
Well, I had my ranges different than yours, so it worked out for me.
So you took.
I think you bought it.
Oh wait, you bought it or you sold?
I bought.
Oh, okay,
See,
that makes sense.
I had my support at 1914.17.
Mhm.
So on the 5-minute candle, when it was broke up right before I entered that.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked. It was the same setup as you had on it.
Oh, you got it right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same exact setup,
candle.
but just flipped. Yeah, same exact setup.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I see. It's a very high probability play.
Yeah.
Very high. But 5 minutes kind of risky, man. But
I do 5-minute with gold a lot because I don't know. It's just it gives me 5-10. You can get 5-10 a lot with gold with the Even on I noticed like you can get 5 or 10 pips on gold before it retraces a lot of times too. Yeah.
yep. I mean, this 15-minute candle broke the lows, didn't break the 30-minute lows. So if we didn't break the 30-minute lows, and this 15-minute candle again has closed bearish at resistance, if we were to come up and break that high, could be to push up, but 8 a.m. no volume. I think the volume happened during London, and we might just range for the rest of the NY. Yeah, late move. London was beautiful. London was very nice. Same thing happened during London. You know, we closed bearish at resistance here. Entries on this candle to come down. Came all the way down. Same trade setup. Born Friday, got London South City. Nice, bro. Nice London South you got. Yeah.
I just started taking trades on GJ this week, and I think I lost most of them.
Yeah, like especially when you're if you're just new to a pair, I'll say just like back test it for a bit, like before you actually trade it. I think I told you, right?
Right.
No, someone else messaged me about like SPX or something, SPNX or US30. I'm like, they're like, what's your best tip for trading a new pair like US30? I'm like, oh, just back test it for a couple months before you actually start trading it. Like, you know like the spreads, know how like it works on your broker, understand like, the commissions, understand how it moves. You know.
Couple of bums.
Song name, man, I don't even know, man. You like the song? You should like that song. I don't know, man. No, it's not me. This is just background music, you know? I don't really listen to this type of music. Imagine. I mean, it's relaxing, but not this type of music. Not like I listen to lo-fi, but not this. It's like different.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like I'm just not comfortable because like I basically asked you the same question that I took on a different like I took it on Go, but I asked you about it. I didn't take it on DJ and I asked you a question about why you didn't wait for it to. Basically, it's the same scenario where I didn't wait for it to break the previous high on the candle on the gold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don?
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Alex said the key thing right there. Most people aren't disciplined enough to back test a pair for a couple of months because, to be honest, most people are just trying to make a quick buck now.
Yeah. That's true. People, when they hear me say, if you sign a new pair, just back test for a couple months, they're like, for a couple months, I'm trying to trade it tomorrow. Like, they're not gonna be trying to back test it for a couple months before trading it 100%. But it just goes to show, like, well, what's the rush? There's no rush,
Like,
man.
I was part of a Facebook group, and I'm definitely not gonna mention it because the brothers will come at you. And like the entire group has a culture of, I want to flip accounts today, $50, $30, $10. I want to flip it into $1,000 or $2,000, $10,000. And bro, I had to get out of there because it's bad juju.
Bad juju.
Yeah, because you get the mindset.
Yeah.
Hey, what's wrong with me? Why am I not flipping accounts in one day? You know, I got $30.
And then they go to say because you're not good enough.
Yeah,
because,
yeah, and
because your training style was wrong.
And then you're looking on Instagram and they're like, yeah, man, I turned $30 into $2,000 on Friday.
I really think the issue is, like someone pointed out the other day in the chat, the issue is actually why Forex is so toxic is because social media.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, imagine Forex without social media. It'd be a totally different scene.
Yeah, 100%.
No flexing, no showing off, no nothing. Just serious traders, right?
But, you know, hey. People just love to, it's all ego at the end of the day, man. That's all that is.
Yeah.
So I'll be in a rush to lose your money, yeah, man, because think about it this way. Why would you, if you were trying to be a doctor, would you skip school to become a doctor? Would you just wake up the next day and all of a sudden you're a doctor after you're an expert, or you have to go to school first to get the to graduate from and then eventually you gotta go and get your majors, right? So it's like, you know, it's a rush. It's no rush. I'm gonna wake up the next day and just become all of a sudden an expert, right? Like, oh yeah, I heard about your story today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be an expert about it. Like, you know in and outs about the pairs, man. Like, why would you want to rush? Because like think of it this way. Another thing is, if you were to have how many accounts have you blown within when you first started? Or like me for example. I'm using me for example. When I first started, I opened an account my first 2 days of hearing about Forex. If I opened that account wouldn't have gotten blown. There would have been no money to put into that account. But since I opened an account the first 2 days, cause I was in a rush, I blew that account. Right? It's people just wanna make money so quick and forget. They don't want to go through the process. They don't want to enjoy the process. Same thing with over trading, too, right? They'll be losing a trade and then they'll be taking another trade right after to make that money back. Like I took a 5 pip loss here. Doesn't mean I'm gonna take a buy. Doesn't mean I'm gonna take a sell right after to make the 5 pips again and call it break even for a day. There's nothing telling me that I need to go break even for the day, you know. And just that's my only trade. And the good thing,
I've blown my accounts.
Yeah,
doing that, I take a loss and that's I'm gonna get it back.
And look at this. Look what happened to price after. Price came out, broke the current count lows, closed bearish. Now it's coming down to break 30-minute lows and the 1 hour lows, continuing down for the range here. So this is now clean traffic coming down towards the support within this range that you have here on GJ. And that's what I'm focused on right now. I'm focused on, wow, I was able to cut my losses short today and I understood price action, whereas some traders might not understand that, right? And they would have just took that loss as just a loss and they would have kept going on the day and tried to revenge trade that money back, right? So there's different levels to this stuff, you know? One trader right now, like for example, let's say if someone else in the chat took a buy with me, the exact same trade, he would have went to revenge trade that back, make that money back. Whereas me, I'm just focused on how I could have avoided that loss. You know? Or a couple losses even shorter. Yeah, what's going on?
JV asked a question. Can I please answer that using Monty? He said it the best way.
Yeah, go.
How many years, month did it take before you became profitable? He said, each person's different. He said, I don't want to answer that because if I tell you it'll take you a year and a half to become profitable, you'll be shitty for a year and 8 months before you put in the work because you're thinking that it has to be done on a time frame. Mm-hmm. Everybody's different in terms of how long it's going to take for them to become profitable. Everybody's journey is different. But, you know, some people take 6 months, some take a year. I've known or I've come to know that some people, it takes 10, 12, 17 years before they're profitable. So everybody's different. There's no time frame set for the profitability of a trader.
That's very true. It gives you a false sense.
Yeah. But that's why traders ask though, right? They ask because they want to know your path. They want to know how many years it took you, and they want to replicate that exact schedule. But everyone's on their own schedule, man. So answering that question is very like I hate when new traders they'll ask those questions all the time. The question they'll ask is like, how many years have you been trading for? How long did you become profitable? What loss size do you use? And those questions they ask it because they want to replicate the exact same things. Because they think that by following the exact same things you do, they'll become profitable as well, right? But everyone's different. It could take me 4 months. It could take you 10 years.
Yeah, because for me, my biggest issue is discipline.
Yeah, that was mine for sure, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
When you're done for the day, turn the charts off, you know, because I've noticed when I trade out of session or after a certain time period, it becomes a blank city and I'm sitting there in a casino.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example oh, did you push down here? Very clean. What's that say? Yeah, I might go down. I'm going to wait for it to be overbought on a star storage or
I hope I do. He said, I hope I do.
what's going on, bro? Hey, you guys don't understand like, for example, like, one person, like, let's say, you know how FX Samurai said it took him a long time to become disciplined? Let's say, for example, Ifty, he was a disciplined before trading, before he entered trading, because let's say in his life, you know, his parents were very strict and he was just very disciplined, I don't know, or whatever happened, right? So he might be already disciplined before even entering trading. So when he gets into trading, he might not deal with he might not be able to deal with the revenge trading, over trading, because he's never dealt with that with his real life, right? So whatever you do in real life kind of reflects on your trading as well. Whereas Samurai here, he might not be disciplined here, in real life, and as you come to trading, he's same thing, right? He's not disciplined. So
Yeah, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses they bring into trading.
yeah. Like obviously me, yeah, I was definitely not disciplined in trading. But yeah, it takes blown accounts to flip accounts. I mean, to make accounts. Yeah, Juju should be heading down towards the support here. Works better if you're in it.
Oh,
Should
what
be
is this, bro?
down.
You got. I never seen 26 dislikes before. Jeez, they came in
No,
and came out. Eh?
no, it was a guy who made 26 accounts.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Yep.
Or paid
What?
for dislikes. Yes.
It all happened at one time. It was sitting there, and I looked and I saw like 26 likes and 0 dislikes, and all of a sudden it was 26 dislikes at one moment.
So your thought process was an individual created just to, oh my.
Yes, because
Yeah.
we never get 26 dislikes. We get
No,
like
never.
5 to
One or
6.
two or
Yeah,
three, and
yeah.
that's it. Jeez.
And I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say their name. I'm just gonna leave it as it is and just
Yeah, they must value their time really well.
17 years.
Whatever.
And they're the same type of people that say, I want
you
you
know-
to be successful. I'm sorry for my words, this and that.
There's
And then, you know,
People, you know, yesterday the theme was people were asking to show this, show that, prove this, prove that, and then you do show your results on a daily basis. But then yesterday, for the first time, I think you're starting to show your account details, like your trade summaries,
yeah.
and
That's
even
not
that,
good enough.
yeah, that's what I mean.
It's
So,
not good enough. Like,
Regardless of what you do and what you
Yeah.
don't do, you're always gonna get that from certain individuals and people and/or groups. So it's just a part of trading, right?
It's a part, no, not even
Mhm.
part of trading, it's a part of social media.
Yeah. Let me rephrase. Part of social media and
Yeah.
forex, 100%.
Like, I have a post out here, and this is probably the most accurate thing I've posted in my life. I'll show you guys. Here.
Yeah,
Let me go down to. Let me
it's the
send
social
this-
media culture that we're talking about, guys.
hmm
Don
mean-
got 26 dislikes, and someone created accounts to do that.
It's ridiculous.
hey, but look at this. Look at this. This post I have here. This industry, you can't win because Robert said this.
Yeah,
You
right
don't
there.
show your profits. They're like, oh, you don't trade. You just sell courses and signals. Shows profits. It's demo. Tries to be transparent. You copy out your trade. I try to be transparent, and someone's like, why are you trying to be? And it's like, I'm showing. So for some reason, I can't show my results now. I'm not allowed to show my results because
Mhm.
apparently, if I show my results, I'm copying out a trader by being transparent.
Where you're flexing, blah blah blah.
You're flexing. Yeah, like, you know, and
Yeah.
then provides free content. It's not good content because it's free. Charges for content. You only sell courses and signals. You don't trade. It's like, no matter what you do,
Yeah,
this is the outcome. 100%.
yeah.
I guarantee you, if right now you took your screen and you showed your MT4 live, someone
It's
would
not,
come
it's
back
not on
and
my
say,
computer here. It's on my
So,
other
to what-
thing.
"No, I'm saying someone would say that's fake. It's a demo account. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's just people always make excuses for something. But
But
hey,
this is the last thing-
but you know what doesn't change them? The value and knowledge dropped on the streams. That does not change. That's always gonna be there, no matter what. Like, you can't make no excuses for that. But people will try to make excuses for that. They'll say, it's free content. It's not. But
Well, guess what though? You have a course. That's why you're obviously just giving us the free content to get us to buy the course.
Samurai, we've been around this for a little bit. I think you can agree that this guy Donvo is probably one of the individuals that least promotes his course.
Yeah.
You get
Exactly.
everyone on social media, sale here, buy now, limited time this.
yeah.
that. Man,
He doesn't even talk about the course ever.
no, he only talks about it when individuals hit him up. Hey, what's this? What's that? What's this? And even at that, he's like, hey, if you can't, in his post, you can't afford it, hop on the streams, man. You'll learn
you know
just
what?
as much.
That's what got me right there. Because
That's
you
it.
don't hear that from anybody. I'm not lying.
know.
Nobody tells you, hey man, if you can't afford the course,
Yeah.
just come to the stream every day. You'll learn everything you need to know. You don't even have to go to the course. I
Man,
don't hear that.
certain people are just vampires down. That's all it is, dude.
Oh, vampires.
Vampires.
Just
What do you
straight
mean?
vampires.
What do you mean by that? It's Halloween season. The more I noticed that in October, especially this month, a lot more vampires that came out in the streams, man. A lot
For
more.
real, man. That's
Sucking
all it is.
the wicks out. I've been sucking the wicks out of you.
That's it.
That sounds so wrong, but hey.
Oh, sucking the pips out of your life.
Yeah.
All right, Brett.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
so I mean, lose zero sleep, my young brother. Lose zero sleep. You know, I'm sure it doesn't
Nah,
bother
man.
you.
Like, no, this stuff keeps me up all night, man. I can't get any sleep. I'm up all night thinking about stressing and thinking about.
What's up, Jermaine FL?
Yeah.
5-0. I watched for 2 days in a row. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. He came 2 days in a row. He probably came at the most toxic days here on the streams.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this guy started coming in here just trolling, but yeah, you probably came at the worst time. But hey, hope you've been getting some knowledge out of it. At least don't let other people ruin your learning. Goals running? Is it running? Is it running too? Ooh, made a support here. Didn't break that lows, right? Didn't break the support here. Right, we mentioned sells below here. Didn't break it. Looks like we're gonna break the highs here. So if we're breaking the highs here,
Oh,
if we're breaking
It
the
broke it.
highs here, yeah, if we're closing above, high probability we have of continuing further up here. I'm probably gonna wait for a closure above,
yeah.
but yeah, it's pretty clean.
That was the number we were looking for, 1918, right?
Yes, a closure above 1918 will be lovely.
Around
Go up
to 1940.
27, 40. Oh wow, 40.
I think it's possible.
Oh, you see 40? Yeah, 40 could be possible. I'm looking
Yeah.
at like these levels here. Take a look at my screen, like this projection. So I'm
Mhm.
putting that as my first target for 1928, and yeah, 1940 obviously after. Pretty possible.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, yeah, just zoom out a little bit. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. 1940 will be right after that.
Yeah, with the U.S. elections taking place, gold will definitely be volatile
Yeah.
for sure.
When's the election date? Exactly.
November, was it 6th?
November 6th.
Somewhere?
November 3rd.
3. Okay.
It's always I believe it's always the first Monday in November of the election year.
So November 2. Gotcha.
November 3rd.
The first Monday you said?
Tuesday? First,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. If it's showing November 3rd, it's the first Tuesday
Oh,
of
okay,
November
gotcha.
of the election year. Yeah. Yeah, David, I'm a political science major and I got that wrong. It's interesting. I actually came over from another stream to this stream because I was in another stream that was teaching price action, and I learned more in about 3 or 4 days, literally, of just sitting in this stream as opposed to the 4 or 5 months that I was in a previous stream. So I just decided to that this was a better venue for my learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent Don a message letting them know that.
And we're not gonna say whose stream it is, right?
Oh,
We're
notice
not
I
gonna
didn't
say
say
whose
anything.
stream
All I
it
just said
is.
is I came over from another stream. That's all I said.
But yeah, I mean,
I came over from another stream too.
And I came over trolling.
oh yeah, I was gonna ask Bryce. I was gonna
Oh,
ask
for
Bryce,
real?
where'd you come from?
Huh?
I was gonna ask you, how'd you find FX?
I'm not even sure. It just like I think I accidentally clicked on it one time after the other stream ended,
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
and then I was catching like your tail end for a while, and then I started just listening, and then like I noticed like you explain stuff because you'll explain stuff that's on like that you're thinking,
Mhm.
and that kind of helps. That helps a lot when you're like like I was like, oh, that makes sense, like, and then I just hopped over. It just like you can learn more in this channel, in my opinion. I mean, you can learn others, but like you'll like respond quickly. Like if you have a question on my mind, like if I had a question on my mind, I texted it, and you just like respond pretty quickly. Where I couldn't get that over there, at the other stream. So it's like you can learn a lot more, here too. So
Yep.
So right now, somebody might be wondering, why aren't we trading? We trade mainly GJ, but if there isn't a trade, we're not trading anything. So we're just kicked back. There's no rule that says you have to trade every day and several times per day.
Yeah.
Save your
mean-
account.
I took a buy, and I understand today's a Friday. I took buys, but at the price they respect that low, I understood that as I would expect it to continue up with the NY session, as it normally would. It didn't do that, so as it came back down, I closed the trade, and there was a trade. I guess today it was Friday. There's not enough volume here, right? So right now I'm like, okay, we're probably gonna get a late move, and then when's the late move gonna be? Based off of past experience and off of just me seeing this over and over again, probably get around 9, 9:30, 10. If anything, we'll get a move from like here to here, or maybe above there. But it's gonna be a late move because pre and Y was pretty rangy. Right, when pre and Y is range, it's either London is gonna be rangy, pre and Y starts to move, NY starts to range again, or it's either London moves, pre and Y range, and NY starts to move, NYSE starts to move at 9, right? So. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Man.
Don,
Yeah.
before you reined in your psychology, did you think you had to take every setup, every potential setup, and just hitting the button, buy and sell, buy and sell?
What about it?
So what?
Wait, so that's your question?
I said before you reined in your psychology,
My discipline?
your discipline,
Yeah.
did you think that you had to just keep taking trade
Oh,
after
yes.
trade after trade, setup after setup?
Yeah, 100%. I would used to just think that the more trades I take, the more money I'll make, but that is not true at all. Now I come to a conclusion where I only need like 1-2 trades per day. Whatever happens between those 2 trades happens. Because now I understand that I learned from my lessons that if I were to take more than 2 trades, it would come from the next couple of trades will come with emotions. And when it comes to emotions, you're gonna start to overtrade, over leverage, and at least to that, right? At least to that route. So yeah, that's why me taking multiple trades in the past within a day, thinking that the more trades I take, the more money I'll make, blowing my account by doing that led me to doing this now. So yeah, that helped me. Does that answer your question?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I was just wanted you to verbalize it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say earlier. Yeah, I know. Like One time someone came in there like, yeah, Don, you talk too much. I'm like, oh, okay. Like I can't provide my value and knowledge. Would you rather have a stream? Because I was on someone else's stream the other day. Well, I checked out someone else's stream yesterday. And they're just so monotone, like, yeah, guys. So so I think the thing I'm looking for here is buys above here for DJ, because yeah, and you guys probably know who I'm talking about, right? But
Hello, say what? You talk low. I can't hear you.
yeah, see, it's just a small streamer. He had like I think 10, 20 viewers or something, or not even like 8, 5 viewers. But I was watching his replay because he was just talking. He's the one that was talking to us, or trolling us in the chat. So I went over to his to see what's going on over there, and his stream was just literally
I know
like.
what you were talking about.
Yeah. So to answer your question, I believe we can get buys above like this resistance maybe towards like this is over here. If we do get the break of the highs over there, but I believe if we break that low, we drop back down in range here. So I think that's the best thing to look for. I'm like, you know, like it's like. And like, it was just quiet. Like, during, majority of the stream was just quiet, and it's like I'd rather just talk during the whole stream and talk a lot than provide no value at all. Well, not provide no value, but provide like not talk at all. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he's providing value. Every streamer provides value in some way, type, or form. I'm not saying they don't, but it's like I'd rather just talk and not be, you know, boring. You know, because I know we're streaming, we're talking about trading, but we gotta make it fun in some way, right? So yeah. Like, cause my teacher used to tell me all the time, like when I was younger, in like grade 1, 2, 3, and I used to be very quiet. My teacher would be like, "Well, Don, why are you so quiet? You know, no one can hear you when you're just mumbling under your breath. You gotta speak up." So I learned from that, speak up. And yeah.
That's like the third or the fourth time GJ we took an entry, came back below our wick and went our direction.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can see that trade played out now.
Yeah, but
yeah.
we gotta be able to. I don't know. I gotta
You
figure
take it
out
here?
why. No, I didn't take it there. Just I gave it one attempt in that zone, and I'm gonna wait for it to give us, you know, much more momentum towards the upside. But you know, it just wicked below our stop, and then went our direction. It's done that a few times.
Looking back at this trade, what I could say is that I could have adjusted my resistance a little higher to this resistance, because I believe that this is still at resistance here. I don't think this candle closure indicated us to continue to go up here, because this candle barely closed above resistance. I believe we needed like a much stronger candle, maybe like above here, in order for us to push up. So that's why, like, I think these buys above this candle high, as we broke that high, was much more clean than us entering on this candle. Looking back at it, so I think that's what I did wrong today. But
would you have still done that, although it was a bearish candle, though?
Here, yes, I would have put a buy stop here if I didn't take the first attempt, right here, 100%. This is my first attempt for buys, right? We took buys going up here, but stop loss below previous candle. But yeah, I wouldn't have taken a second entry here though. My second entry would probably be above here if I do take one, but I might call it a day, to be honest. It's getting around 9. I don't think, you know, on a Friday too, I think I might just relax.
So, when I first started learning to trade GJ, I actually Googled GJ. I was going to read up about it, its habits and so forth. And it was called the Widowmaker. And I'm like, Zerx just said, why? I'm like, because it blow people account, it kills people. Don, have you seen Syed's live stream?
Who?
Syed.
Who is Syed?
It comes on London.
Oh, see that fact. Actually, I haven't checked the stream. I checked Monty's. I've checked Wicks and Live, obviously,
At that
checked
point in the
Paul, but I
morning,
never checked CFX. I haven't checked the stream mode.
SCAD Syed.
Syed, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
have
he's
to.
he's from Kosovo, and he's like got this really mild mannered voice.
So how's it sound?
No, I'm not going to take that trade. And then he gets like 1,000 questions, like newbie questions in the stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What did you say?
Where are you from? Kosovo. How long have you been trading? 2 years. How many lot sizes do you do? Why? He goes, why? Why you want to know what's my lot size?
Like that's how I like when like streamers like new viewers especially. I think I should just put something in a bot or something, a command or something, not a command, but a bot or something that says like you must be watching a stream for at least 1 week before you before you ask questions, you know? Because I feel like only new viewers ask that question. And then as they start to watch you, they start to like, get the gist of things. They stop that. They look towards like more important questions like, oh, are you looking for buys above here, sells above
Real
there?
quick, hold up,
standard chart?
Don.
Yeah.
GJ's shooting up. Did it close above the area?
Well, Samurai, to answer your question, this candle here has how many minutes left for a closure? It's 15.
No, am I on the wrong freaking chat? Yeah. I'm talking about at 45. At the 45 minute, did it close above the area?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Like, this candle's still open here. It has 15 minutes left, and this is the resistance. Did it close above?
I'm looking at the wrong candle then.
Why y'all look at the wrong candle? Yeah, I don't know. For the past couple of days here, y'all been saying.
No, because it's 48 after. Okay, bruh, it's early. I don't know what I'm thinking.
No, it did not close above. To answer your question.
To be quite honest, I wasn't paying attention to the charts because the goal wasn't to trade, so I kind of missed something. I missed it a bit.
Whose kid's that?
Wicks.
I'm just being honest.
Yes, Samurai. Yeah, I mean, no, it didn't close above, man. It didn't close above. I'm waiting for this candle close. I think Wicks now is waiting for this candle to close above to look for buys above here, which will be pretty clean above that resistance. But until then, we're gonna need a closure above 100%. I was in the other guy's stream. I'm not the other guy's stream. The other guy's stream, right, yesterday. And I was like, someone made comments like, oh, Don has the most consistent trades of all streamers. Like,
Oh yeah.
And the other guy, not the other guy stream, the other guy, the guy that you know probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Got
The original other guy.
26 dislikes guy.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh.
Well, people won't lie, right? They're gonna.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like the trades we take on our streams will never. All the replays are up. They'll never lie. You know, I took a 5-pip loss today. I'm okay with saying that. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna hide it or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not put it on my screen. Like I have to put it on my screen. Sure, guys, my day, right? This is my day, cause these are the trades that I take. This is how my day went. So.
Oh, you got a fan. You read that, Don?
Yeah, Don, hold up, don't.
It's not about.
Oh shit.
Nothing to do with monetary anything, man.
I do not want money, especially to be on the live stream. I don't care for it. You could have whatever thoughts on me. It's all love. I respect it, and you know we move on our day. Cause my focus is not trying to prove anyone wrong. I mean, to prove anything to anyone. I'm just trying to trade here. That's my focus.
Social media mindset.
My focus is the 5 pips that I lost today, and how I took the loss. My focus is not gonna be how could I prove myself to thousands of others on social media, right? So. That's the most mature way to go about it, and me being a lot younger, I feel like you should, you know, take some
notes.
Focus on some other things, man. Like, yeah, I'm like half the age, man. I don't know.
It's funny. You think that the ages here are reversed for these two people, but it's the opposite, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this boy's 1,000 miles ahead. Our young Don Vu.
half an hour. We have a good civil convo. You're scared? Yeah, I am scared. I am very scared. So, therefore, I will not take your $200 because I am very scared.
Jesus.
It's all love, Iron Man. It's all love, man. I appreciate you and all the viewers you have brought me, all the dislikes you have brought me. I appreciate all love.
Saying goes.
Hey, that is Dana R. Mitchell. What's going on? Yeah, a long time. She has always spread positive. Like she's a bit older. She's a bit one of the older people in her VIP group. She's like, I don't know her age, but she's a bit older, and she's always been providing like good energy in chat. After she pops in. So yeah, great to see you here on streams. But hey, again, like, 17 years of trading, and really, you're gonna make 26 different accounts. Lord. What do you have here? GP news came out. Go. We had news. Wow, I didn't take a look at this. We had news here. We had CAD news at 8:30. What did CAD do? Let me take a look. GBP CAD. I didn't take a look at this. Around current thermic, it didn't do much. Came down 23 pips. News came out positive. Yep, came down. Makes sense. News came out positive. GBP CAD came down, right? I guess CAD GPY went up, I'm guessing. Yep, CAD GPY did go up. Wow. This is pretty clean. Yep, as you can see, CAD GPY was pretty much bullish trend. We had a bullish trend here on the daily time frame, obviously, and up towards today. So therefore, the next resistance is probably at these levels. We're probably tap that level today at 80, 800 levels for CAD GPY. So it makes sense for the news to come out positive as well. That made sense. Price made a resistance here. Price then made a support. Pretty much closed, came back into range, came up, pretty clean. Hey, we get a closure in 6 minutes. If we do close above this resistance, I believe we're gonna get some nice buys going up towards this resistance there. 15 pip range here. Not bad. Bro, if only we held the trade. Well, yeah, I mean, you could say that. But then again, like, us understanding the risk, understanding price broke structure, it's like at that time it just wasn't valid, right? Obviously. So if I were to, like, even if I had a chance to go back in the past and know that we're gonna break the lows there, I understand that the high probability of that happening, of us breaking lows and coming back up here, isn't that high, right? So I wouldn't have going back. I would have took the exact same trade, honestly. How much time you have to take time out to me to cancel that guy's video? Yeah, and then yeah, I'll get paid to go on a live, Instagram live today.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up knowledge.
Your stop's going to be where now? I don't have a stop loss because I don't have a trade in right now. If I were to be in a trade, you'll see on my screen here. You see the green and red part on my screen, the risk to reward part. Obviously, don't have that on my screen. I'm not in a trade. I'm waiting for this candle here to close like above here. This resistance to me to take entries, but I might not even take an entry. But that's a possible entry you guys could possibly take, right? To go up to fill this resistance here. This is a huge liquidity wick now. If you guys take a look at it, huge liquidity wick for us to go up. We can back at it.
But it's also Friday. I've seen them make a wick down, a wick up, and just stay in the damn range.
This is that typical wick that people say that it's a Friday wick, right? The market maker grabs your money before it takes off. It knows you're traded. Tries to grab your money before it takes off. Better way, it went to the downside, took everyone's money, and then now it's gonna go up to the upside. Right money. Yeah, don't get if you have FOMO, man. All you gotta do is take a little break, man. Just close the charts, call it a day. Don't even look at the charts, because you know what my favorite part of the day is 6:30 a.m. Eastern. My favorite part of the day. You know why? Because from yesterday's 9 a.m. if I don't trade Asian, or should I, no, Asian after Asian around like 8 p.m. From 8 p.m. to the next day at 6:30 a.m. I don't look at the charts at once, not once at all. And if I don't trade Asian, it's from there from 9:30 to the last day a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Eastern the next day. I don't look at the charts at all. And when I look at the charts, it's like, wow, I see what happened overnight. I'm like, wow, okay, let's see what we can catch right now, right? So, but I'm not gonna be on the charts just looking at moves I can potentially catch within that time range, right? I like to just relax.
Yeah, you gotta get a damn restraining order, man. This guy's crazy, bro.
Yeah, hold up. I got something for you guys. I'm trying to download it. Can I send a file on Messenger?
Yeah,
I mean, not in Messenger, in the chat.
Trump's in DC. Those jokes, man.
Talking options.
Yeah.
I'll pay for someone to take your course. Half hour live on IG with me. Let's have a convo.
Hey Don, I sent it to you. Yeah, okay. You see it? Check your Telegram.
Yeah.
I need $200, bro.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not gonna waste my time with it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know, there's nothing out there that says that if I go on IG Live with some guy for $200, I'm not successful. So,
Damn, on this weekend and today the weather's looking good, man.
yeah, man, this weekend looks great. Gonna look great for today's Game 5 of the NBA Finals. You know, Lakers versus Miami. See who wins the chip. You know, gonna be great.
Who's up?
Miami's up.
Miami.
3. I mean,
no,
Lakers are up 3-1. Sorry, Lakers up 3-1, not Miami. Miami's down.
Tonight it's over.
Yeah, 3-1. Don't say it's over.
No. If they win tonight, it's over.
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say.
Although I wouldn't mind. The further it goes, I enjoy it, so it's all good.
How do you have 104 likes? Someone definitely bought likes. Same guy probably.
You bought likes, Don?
No, I did not buy likes, man. I don't know. We don't have enough views to get 147 likes today. I believe it's the other guy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I did not buy likes. Yeah, it's been seeing me on the screen the whole time, man. Oh, man. I don't even know how to buy likes.
That's insane. Buying likes.
10 seconds.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's where I can close right here.
It'd be nice if we make some support, because...
Come on.
Yep. So this kind of actually closed above the resistance. This kind of here closed above the resistance. I'm not really looking for entries though, but technically speaking, we should be able to respect this low if we want to drive up here. Right, maybe some support be formed here for us to continue to drive up. Push up. Maybe we wick here, flip bullish. You know, probably push up to this resistance. But are you guys looking for trades, or? Cause I'm kind of done.
I want a bearish close here, and then I'll put a buy sign.
I mean, what's the range? It's 10 pips, yeah.
Yeah, it's a new hour candle too. I'm gonna wait for the first 15. If it goes, it goes. It's Friday.
Don, just a thought here. If this
Yes.
closes bear on support,
Yes.
and the next candle opens and pops
Break
the high off of that on the
Yes.
red, yeah,
Yes.
would you do a buy stop?
Yes. Yes. If I had to take the
Similar-
first, yeah.
Similar to what happened below there, what you were
Yep.
recommending. Yeah, gotcha. So, what's your thought process between doing a buy stop rather than waiting for a bull candle and then taking it?
So, because okay, so let's say for this candle close exactly where it is. So let's say we close bearish here. Let me draw it out, make it easy for you, so it doesn't move. So let's say we close like this, bearish at resistance. This is like a lower range we have formed now. We made a resistance, and then we're at support, right? This is your lower range.
Right.
So as we're breaking that high, since this is a bearish candle, and we're breaking that structure, coming out to break the high, we're breaking structure. Because technically speaking, this is a bearish candle, we should be coming down, right? But if we come up to break the high before breaking the lows, high probability we're going to be
Gotcha. I think that's key right there without breaking the lows. All right.
Yeah.
I'll write that
The
down.
buy stop is only valid on the next candle. It's not.
So
Yeah.
again, Wicks couldn't hear you.
So the buy stop's only valid on this next candle coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the takeaway right there, Don. What you mentioned, if it respects the low and then
Yeah, because
Yeah,
technically if it
breaks the
closes
high.
bearish, you're thinking
Yeah.
downside, right? But when it
Right.
breaks to the upside, it's like, oh, we're breaking structure. Should we push up?
Yeah.
Bullish trend.
gotcha.
But also like this candle, the buy stop candle, it shouldn't be closing below this range though, obviously.
Yeah, it has to maintain above that, right?
Yeah. Respect that resistance.
Yeah.
Oh man, my friend Alex here, I sent him a he's in the chat. I sent him a TikTok, right? And since he's in America, he can't see a TikTok. He's like, oh, I can't watch it. I'm like, oh fuck, America. So he thought I said like F America, but I actually meant, oh fuck, like America, you can't see a TikTok because you're from America, from the States. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna blast you on stream. So.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
they blocked it already? I thought it's
Yeah,
so good.
if you don't have the app already, you can't watch it apparently.
Oh, you already had to have it. Gotcha.
Yeah, you have to have the app.
Dang, he did it, eh? He did it.
Yep.
But then, yeah, it's alright.
But then what?
No, I was thinking, if Oracle buys it and all that stuff gets legal, whatever. But TikTok, I'm talking about. It's alright. I don't know. One less thing to worry about.
Hey, we're gonna push up here. We made a low. This kind of first thing it did was make a low. It created a low. So now if we come up to break the highs, high probability we have of continuing further up here to fill the entire range here. This is what I was talking about earlier, right? It's either we close bearish, form support, or this wick is now your support because we tap support. Once it flipped bullish, that was your entry for us to continue up here. I was talking about this earlier.
If you guys on the stream aren't writing this down, man, I don't know what you're doing right now. This is like,
If you didn't execute on it as well, because
yeah.
pretty much said it, I just didn't take it. I took one trade Friday. I'm just calling that a day, but this is a very clean buy, very very clean buy. But a range here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because like technically speaking, you need support to be created here. Because this kind of here closed way above the resistance. If it closed like right here, that's fine. Look about the kind of opening, but since it kind of closed way above, you need a support. Since either we close bearish, or this wick is now becoming your support for price to continue up once it flips bullish. Because this wick is now a liquidity wick, you're low for price to drive up. And it's pretty clean. What trade we're waiting for? Well, I wasn't waiting for any trades. It's you guys if you guys want to enter or not, right? Above this resistance here. Broke it down and everything. I just didn't enter because I'm done for a day. One trade today.
Yeah, I doubt it's gonna close above. We never know, but like 137.40ish, I might just bounce around here a little bit.
If you guys made money on this trade, put a like up there or Don.
Hey Wicks, man. Read the Zoom chat, man. Before you respond to stuff. Winner, chicken dinner. Congrats, guys. Yep. Yeah, so like I didn't re-enter. You know, I probably would hit break even, to be honest with you though. If I were to enter on a candle opening, I mean, when I flipped bullish, stop loss below here, I'm pretty sure I would have hit break even. This candle came up 8 pips, I would have hit break even. Because it didn't hit 10 pips, I wouldn't have closed there. I would have closed my target, my TP would have been here. Came back to hit entries. Would move stops to entries. So yeah, I would have hit break even 100%. So either way, even if it were to the trade, nothing would have happened. It's not finishing on pilot. Yeah, it could. Yep. Because like, if now take a look at the daily time frame, we broke it down earlier. Go back to 6:30 a.m. Eastern. You guys can see the breakdown of the daily time frame as well. Now that we're breaking highs on the daily time frame, we're flipping bullish now. Earlier this morning, we mentioned how this could be a liquidity wick, right? So high probability we have of coming up towards like 137.638, especially if you break above, if you close above this resistance here on like the hourly, above this resistance over here. Very high chance we have to continue further up. 137, 132, 172. Look left. You have no traffic whatsoever above that resistance to push up. Then that's, if you break that resistance, that's gonna lead you to the daily tapping that resistance target.
And take you to the promised land.
Take you to the promised land. Take you to the blue land. Yeah.
Yo, that iPad markup was clean. I like that. It's so easy to. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to figure out a way to have like a little webcam on like the side of my stream here, like maybe like somewhere over here.
And mark it up, yeah.
Yeah, and have a camera pointing down towards my iPad or like a smart screen, or connecting it to my screen and just drawing up my labels charts up.
Is there a way to split screen your webcam, something like that? Maybe an app?
Nah, I don't know. I gotta look into it.
That's a good idea.
I'm not too techie like that. I don't know.
Good idea.
Yeah. Or like a smart board, you know, like maybe in the future have like a smart board right behind me. That'd be pretty cool. But then again, I can just draw on Zoom like this, you know. I mean, it's not the same, is it? If we're drawing on Zoom,
just keep it simple. More things you gotta worry about on the last stream, the more. You know, just keep it simple. Where we got? Where? We're at. I think this is it. I'm gonna hop off right here too.
Yeah, I'm probably hop off.
Hey boys, have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy everything.
Enjoy that game
on Monday.
You're watching it?
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your weekend.
100%.
Don't get stressed out.
Nah, it's all right. 0-3 for the week, but it's all good. Money management is good, and my teeth feel the hell better.
Oh,
you know what? I'm good too. I took 0 trades today. 0.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna unplug my computer because as soon as I get off the chat.
All right.
Off the chat.
Later.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Oh, you're hopping off too?
Bro.
I'm hopping off in like probably 10 minutes or something. Kind of want to see if we break this resistance or not, because if we do, it's gonna be clean. Gonna be clean.
Spider, how many trades today?
Hey, Samurai, it's crazy because before you had the course, oh man, you were popping like how many trades per day?
15.
Over trading, even like a couple weeks ago you were trading. Yeah, so it's like
15.
Yeah, 15 trades.
I was just trading setups or just what I thought were setups, and I was just trading. And you answered it. I thought more trades equal more money. But that's not true. It's the more you trade, the more that you have an opportunity to lose money or make a bad trade.
Yep.
Hey, look, someone felt bad about those dislikes. They took them all off. You only got 3 now.
Oh yeah, see. But why there's so many likes though? I'm confused about that.
He switched them over to likes.
Oh my god, bruh. How
do you even do that?
I don't know, man.
Is that possible?
I don't know.
I think there's on the, like I said, I used to do some internet marketing, there's apps and software that you can actually just go in, set it up, and it'll make proxy accounts, and you can just boost the number of likes and dislikes. You can
One
create,
click.
you can do it. Yeah, bots. You can use bots to, just like when you see people say, I used to be with John Smith. I mean, I used to be not make money, and then John Smith taught me. Those are all bots because they react to one another, and all you do is you put in some text, and then the system will just generate a message or post, and then the other response posts are also just generated. So it's all computer generated. That's how people on Amazon, they'll have a crappy product, but you'll see like 5,005 stars because somebody
That's
created
strange,
a bot.
Because you got 180 likes. We didn't even have 180 people on today.
Exactly. Only 137 watching.
I feel like yeah, like I never liked the idea of just I hate the idea of just people what do you call it?
Burner accounts.
Yeah, having like, you know, burner accounts, because like I like being organic, you know. I like the organic stuff. Like these followers we have on Instagram here, we only have like what 850 followers. They're all organic. I never paid or anything for any likes, any followers, nothing. It's all organic, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Same thing for YouTube. Like the 2.5K subscribers, never paid for any of them. All naturally, right? Organic. It's like our trading style.
You got 800 followers?
Yeah,
I thought so. 849, something like that.
It's weird because some traders have more Instagram followers than they have subscribers on YouTube, and we have more subscribers. That goes to show the value on the streams can't be touched, man. Can't be reached.
I appreciate the content that you provide.
Who said that?
I did.
Oh, thank you.
I said I appreciate the content that you provide.
Well, guys, if you guys have caught the buys today, congratulations.
Congratulations. You're a winner.
You are a winner.
Pips?
Winner chicken dinner. Alright, guys, but I believe I'm gonna hop off here because, okay, so the reason I'm hopping off here is because I understand now, for us to push up, we're gonna need some type of resistance to break. And where's that gonna be? It's gonna be right here. So, if you were to break to the upside here and get some type of closure, I guess buys will make sense here. That's in like what? In about 50 minutes? Yeah, so if you get a closure above, I guess buys would be valid. But if you close like way above, technically speaking, you should wait for like some type of support to be created. And when's that? How long is that gonna take? So one candle, the first candle needs to close above. It's gonna be the next candle in 15 minutes. So it's gonna close above. The next candle after that is gonna be the one that needs to make that support, right? So technically speaking, it's gonna close bearish at resistance, coming back down to retest the lows, right? And then as support, you need some type of confirmation for us to go up, and that's gonna be another candle to indicate this.
So Don, let me ask you.
To push up. So that's gonna be like a 9, 10, 30, 11. So understand that now. Buys, it's gonna take a little while for us to continue further up, unless we actually get like a decently strong close right here for us to go up. Yeah, what you say?
Yeah, okay. So I'm not understanding. The first candle you're talking about, the 915 candle. Let's just say the current candle goes up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Why can I not get in on the following candle? If this candle right here pushes into the above the zone, right? Yeah. Let's just say it pushes above, boom, 930. Why can I not get in on the 930 candle following the 915 candle that went bullish and went up?
Well, I'm talking if it closes like this. Oh, whose background is that? Because if it closes like this, high chance we have of just continuing further up like this, right? Because this candle here closed above resistance, and then close and it left like a nice wick, you know, left like a decent close above. It didn't close way too above high. But if I'm talking about in general, if a candle were to close like way above like this, like you just been doing, over here. For us to create support, we're gonna need a couple candles here coming down to make support in order for us to close bullish to go up. So it's gonna take a couple more candles for that to happen. Like same thing. Remember 2 days ago when I talked about GJ, how me and Wicks now were talking about how at 10 a.m. we're gonna get another move on GJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So same thing happened. Like it's gonna take a little while for us to form that resistance support to create that range for us to continue further up. But yeah. And that it comes with a lot of experience. You might be confused with that concept because I never had a video in my course or anything about that yet. But I probably will in the future. But it's a lot more concept. Yeah, that requires a lot more experience. Cause that's just me from just understanding ranges, understanding how they work, understanding when volume comes in, right? So yeah, that comes with a lot of experience. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone for on the stream today. All love. I appreciate all the likes. Subscribe if you guys haven't yet, and I'll catch you guys on Monday. Right? Hope you guys had a profitable day today. Alright, guys. So peace out, and yeah, Monday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern, we are live.
Done.
What?
Can you unban a
I'll check it out later. Yeah, I'll check it out later.
account? Yeah.
Alright, peace.
Alright.
Have a good one.
But my M's long.
The one.